You'll say I already did. For some reason, it put nothing. So.
What's Terry's dance like?
I don't remember.
Number 5, Riley Swint on the carry. Tackle made by number 6, Braden Hardy.
Again, this is your junior high Booneville Bearcats. They're up 6-0 over the Dardanelle Sand Lizards junior high team. 3:45 left to go here in the last quarter. That was your fullback, Mr. Brody Chambers, there on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Ball's on the 46-yard line of the junior high Sand Lizards. That's going to be Mr. Hayden Daniel going to motion for your junior high Cats. Got a flag on the far side over there. Looks like Isaac's going to be against the Cats. It's going to be a false start. Junior Cats come up under center. Ball's on the 49-yard line of the Bearcats. Get a toss to Hayden Daniel on the left-hand side. He's going to have about 4-yard carry there. Big tackle by number 6, Mr. Harding on the stop for the junior high Sand Lizards. Mr. Hunter Barnes is going to come in for your junior Cats, number 77. He's got Mr. Swint, number 5, coming in to the game for the Cats for number 20, Caden Porter. You got your senior high team coming down off of the practice field. Again, they start about 7 o'clock. We'll have a little pregame show. Go over some stuff from last year, some stuff looking forward to this year. Right now, this is your junior high team. Got a handoff. It's going to be a keeper over here on the left-hand side by Mr. Washburn. He's up over to the 30, down to the 25, cuts back to midfield. He's going to be tripped up at the 24-yard line. It was a good run there by Washburn. That's going to be kind of cool. Both the Washburn boys One's junior high quarterback, one's going to be senior high quarterback.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty unique.
I don't, I'm sure it probably happens more than I realize, but I just find that pretty cool. Washburn under center. Poor goes in motion. He's going to get the toss on the right-hand side. Lowers his shoulder pads, runs a dude over, but he's going to be just met right there. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Minute 36 left to go here in the junior high game. Again, the junior high Cats are up 6-0 over the junior high Sand Lizards. We figured we'd get started just a little bit early, make sure everything was working good. When the junior high game concludes, we'll kick on BoonevilleBearcats.com. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Booneville Bearcat Sports on YouTube. Got a minute and 5 seconds left to go here. Going to be a flag as both your halfbacks go in motion there. And Mr. Brody Chambers up the middle on the fullback carry.
The illegal shift on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay.
Back up
second
5.
down.
54 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter for the junior high team. And it's just going to be a keeper there by Washburn. He gets up to about the 21-yard line.
Number 10, Dayton Washburn on the carry. Tackle made by number 18, Emmanuel Cabral.
Washburn's going to come up under center. It'll be 3rd and 6. Ball's on the 21-yard line with 15 seconds left to go here in the junior high scrimmage. Montalvo goes in motion. He's going to be handed off to Chambers up the middle, and he's going to be stuffed there. And that's going to be your final play for the junior high scrimmage. So your junior high Cats are going to come away with the victory here, 6-0 over the junior high Sand Lizards of Dardanelle. So that's going to be all for your junior high. We'll take a little break. You can catch us on BoonevilleBearcats.com. Download the app. We'll also be on YouTube, Booneville Bearcat Sports. We'll have a little pregame show. Coach Fennell will join us here as soon as golf is over with, and we'll take a little break. What's Billy's number for work? Is it John's number? 466.
41, 52.
How'd it go?
More kids show up.
Huh?
Yeah, more kids show up.
Had some show up, one not show up.
There's one practicing basketball.
I haven't done with him. He's there. Kicked him off.
You
Kid I've ever had to kick off a golf.
kicked the kid off of the golf team?
Yes.
Dang. Well, you said 1-5 what? 14? Good evenings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Zach Austin. Got Isaac Brown, Jake Fennell up here in the press box with us. And it's kickoff time for Bearcat football. Excited for this year. We got a couple changes. I say changes, a couple of different things we're going to try to do this year. Not going to exactly roll that out tonight for the scrimmage, but got a couple different things we want to try. We're going to have a little pregame show this year. We've always kind of had one, but Tyler Ford, they are going to sponsor our pregame show, so we want to say thanks to our guy Elias down there and all the other guys at Tyler Ford. So we're going to do the Tyler Ford pregame show real quick, just to kind of let you know what's going on with the scrimmage. We're going to have 4 12-minute quarters. They're going to have I'm tongue-tied here, fellas. Kickoff game. There will be no returns. It's just going to be dead upon the kick. As soon as they get it, that's where they're going to take off from on offense. There's going to be a 10-minute halftime. Then the very first quarter is going to be your second strings with no running clock for both teams. And then your second, third, and fourth quarter is going to be ones versus ones with no running clock. And that's just going to be kind of like a live game action going on. So that's that for the scrimmage tonight. Let me get my phone here to go where I want to. But we're just going to talk about stats and stuff from last year. Your Booneville Bearcats, the leading rushing team in the state of Arkansas, had over 5,000 rushing yards last year. Set the AAA state record for that, which is a pretty good accomplishment. You got a couple guys coming back in the backfield from that. You got Dax Goff, who's your leading rusher, set the school single-season leading rushing record and the single-game rushing record with over 300 yards in a game. I believe it was 316, thinking off the top of my head here. But he finished last year with 2,323 yards. I had some stuff, but I did not print it out. But he needs, I want to say, around 1,300 yards to beat Ryland Ray's record that was set just 2 years ago. So there's that. Graduated All-State fullback and Cody Elliott, which at the start of last year, guys, if you told me Cody Elliott was going to be All-State, let alone start, and that's not knocking Cody. Cody was a phenomenal fullback, but a guy coming in not expecting to start at fullback, and then he turns out to be All-State. Not many people can say, hey, I'm losing my All-State fullback, and then I got another All-State fullback behind him.
Yeah, man, the comeback of Ryland Ray begins tonight.
It does.
And he's hoping to, build off where he left off his sophomore year, and unfortunate injury ends his junior year, and he's ready to bounce back. He looks to be in good shape. He's been on a diet lately, trying to kind of slim up a little bit, get back in that weight that he needs to be in. So he looks good right now. Of course, tonight we're not going to see either of those two boys tonight.
No. They're going to be sitting out tonight on the scrimmage, so you get to see a lot of younger guys. Jace Washington's going to be taking over at quarterback this year for your Bearcats. He's going to be a junior. I expect to see Mr. Connor Lentz in the backfield, and went to the scrimmage the other day. Mr. Dylan Todd, he got some reps in there as well. So you're going to have a couple different guys at that right halfback spot that they're still trying to figure out. And maybe they've got that down. Another guy that I'm looking forward to is Mr. Connor Dromer. Maybe like to see him get some carries, but I think he's an athlete to watch out for the upcoming next couple years as well. Hunter Warren, he's going to be coming in on defense. He's going to be starting linebacker. He's going to be beside Dax once that season gets going. Him and Seth Wilson is going to be playing linebacker spots for your Bearcats. A couple sophomores that saw action as freshmen last year. First time freshmen got to play since the 90s.
Yeah, it's been a while. They stepped in and did their job, and hopefully that'll, lead to a little less growth having to happen early on in this year, just with the experience.
Yeah, that's what you're hoping for. I mean, they move up from the junior high, and Seth Wilson, he was the leading tackler in junior high with 61. Hunter Warren had 46 tackles in junior high, followed by Connor Lentz as well. Those three guys, they moved up, and they just saw immediate playing action for the most part. They come in, and last year on the senior high squad, let me get it here. Hunter Warren, he had 28 tackles, 5 solo, 1.5 tackles, and 5 for loss, and that was about 6 games I think he played.
Right.
So that was pretty good. Connor Lentz had 12 total tackles last year in senior high play. Mr. Seth Wilson, he had a couple sacks, I think about 2 or 3 sacks last year. I thought so.
No, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, you are fine. We're talking here. We may get Mr. Glenn Parrish, our statistician, up here talking. Get him on this. But that's a couple guys to look out for on the defensive side. Got a couple guys returning on line, Mr. Lance Sims and Matt Obar, to look out for up front. Damari Poole, that's another guy to watch out for on the defense for your Cats. And I'm just excited, guys, for this season to get kicked off here. We'll take a little break. We'll come back with our Tyler Ford pregame show. For Isaac Brown and Jake Fennell, I'm Zach Austin. You're watching Bearcat Football. Okay. All right, and we are back. That's going to be all of our Tyler Ford pregame show. Again, like I said, we got some different stuff we're going to roll out for the live stream. Got a couple of things situated. We'll give you folks a heads up. It's still doing it, isn't it? What the world? All right, we're having just a small technical difficulty, so bear with us. But just to give you all a heads up, I don't want to say software, the website and stuff that Glenn used for stats. See, he's doing it on mine. It's like, anyways, I'm carrying on, folks. What I'm trying to say is, getting the stats, we're still trying to figure that part of it up because it's changing on us.
Yeah, well, it'll be touch and go, I think, for the first
couple weeks at least.
Couple weeks. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get it all straightened out.
Yeah.
Trying new programs, I guess, to I don't know if we'll be able to get as good access to it or not. But
Yeah.
see how it plays out. Getting ready for the kickoff here tonight. It's going to be Juan Moreno, foreign exchange student, coming in to do the opening kickoff. He'll wear number 1. He's a sophomore. See if we can find out a little more about Juan.
Well, it's a nice kick by Juan. Will be fielded at the 18-yard line by number 7 for the Sand Lizards.
Yeah, that's Eddie Moore.
Eddie Moore.
He'll be a junior.
Mr. Vega graduated last year, but his sophomore brother is going to take over at quarterback for the Sand Lizards. They moved him up last year as a freshman. He played receiver and stuff, so he's a pretty good little athlete. We'll see what they do. They'll do a little spread, see if they've changed the offense up a little. Junior high, they did little pistol formations, but Sand Lizards are going to come out shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the right, and this is going to be handoff to number 21. That's Anderson. What a stop there.
Yeah, he's met immediately. That's 14, Jonah Wynn. He's a senior playing for the first time in
what, 3 years?
Yeah, a couple years at least.
Yeah.
So it's good to see Jonah back out on the field. That's going to bring them to, that's a loss of a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 11 for Dardanelle.
Vega's going to be your quarterback. 2 receivers to the right, 1 over here to the left. He's got 2 guys in the backfield with him. He's going to hand off to Anderson again, and he's going to be met by number 24, Garrick Barr. That's another senior, and number 73 for the Cats. That's going to be Cody Smith.
It's a good job by the defense there to close up that gap quickly, and got Garrick Barr, Smith. You've got Wynn back in the area. It's a great start there for your Bearcat defense. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11, a long 11.
Definitely a long 11. They've got 10:58 left on that game clock. Vega is going to be rolling out to his right, looking, throws to number 7, and he's going to fall down right there at the 29-yard line. I'm sorry, that's 17, Cameron Heflin.
That's senior Cameron Heflin, gain of, what is that, a gain of 4 yards, and bring up 4th and 7, and that's going to put them in a punt situation. And that's a quick, easy 4 and out for your, or 3 and out for your Bearcat defense there, and that's the start, especially after last year.
Oh, yes.
I mean, the defense, especially in the secondary, was something I think was a key point to improve on this season, and so far so good through 1 pass.
Right.
You know, good job being in coverage. Pass comes in a little bit low, but I think we were in position to make a play there.
I was going to say, I think
hold them in that spot. So
Lofton was in the area, so you kind of like to see that. But like you said, you know, secondary was the area that needed the most improvement from last year.
Yeah, I think so, and I think, you know, the staff and everybody, you know, knew going in it was going to be touch and go. Went through some changes last year with injuries and people moving positions, and
it's going to be Washburn there on the carry, and he's going to be tackled. What was that? About 3-yard loss there, but there is a flag on the play, guys.
Yeah, you got a flag down. That was that Washburn or Niedert on that carry?
That is Niedert.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, you're
number
correct.
10, Rhett Niedert. He's a sophomore coming up. He was a primary quarterback for the junior Cats last season. Gets the first touch of the year for the Booneville offense. We do have that flag on the play. An offsides penalty. We'll move the Cats up 5 yards. You'll replay the first down, 1st and 5 from about the 47-yard line.
Again, this is going to be your 2nd string offense. I had to go back to my notes. We're still trying to get in the routine of things. Just like this scrimmage game is for them to kind of figure things out. Well, this is for us.
If anybody knows me, I need plenty of practice.
I think I do too.
So this will be good for us. That's a gain of about 2 yards there by Niedert to the right side. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3. This Bearcat offensive line looking to create a hole.
Looks like you're going to have Shelton at your right halfback. Left halfback looks like to be Mr. Dylan Todd, number 21. Niedert comes up under center. And it's going to be pitched behind the back, and he's just going to fall on it. Luckily, right there, Shelton was in the area there.
Yeah, timing was off there. Pitch throwing with that, pitching out with that left hand right off the bat. That's not an easy thing to ask a quarterback to do, especially in his first attempt in high school there. And unfortunately, it gets back for a loss of about 7 yards, going to bring up 3rd and 10. We'll see what the Bearcat offense dials up.
Got 9 minutes left to go here on the game clock. Nieder, he's going to come up under center. Todd goes in motion, and he's going to pull it, and he decides to keep it himself, and he gets about 4 yards there on the carry.
Yeah, he's drugged down by 51. That's Diego Ruiz.
Another senior for the Sand Lizards. It looks like Diggs was in there as well, a sophomore for the Sand Lizards. So it brings up 4th down. See if they decide to punt or go for it. Looks like they're going to punt. Again, this is kind of like back in 7th grade.
Yeah, you're
so to speak.
7th grade ball, no punts, kicks are dead, and that's, I think, just a safety precaution. Why put more hits than necessary on your athletes, this early in the season? I think that's a smart decision. We talked earlier, we've got several key players out tonight, or players that we expect to be key for the Bearcats this year, and Dax Goff and Rylan Ray. And, they're 2 kids with plenty of experience, but a lot of importance to this offense. And so I think they're going to have days throughout the week, especially Rylan coming off that knee, to where he's just going to be there to take care of that and try to stay healthy for the whole year.
So that's going to bring on the 2nd string offense. Again, that's going to be number 8. He's going to hand it off to number 27. That's Ernest. And he's going to have a big pickup, about a gain of 9. Got a couple cats in there on the stop, though.
Yeah, the one on the back, I couldn't see who originally got there.
I saw.
Okay, that was Triton Halpane, number 7, that met him, and then William Green come in at the end and help drag him down. Be 2nd and 1.
High snap. What a grab there by number 8. Chat is the 2nd string quarterback here for the Sand Lizards. They get the first down, though. First down for the Sand Lizards.
That was Halpane again on the stop. Snap was up high above the quarterback's head. He made an athletic play to go up and get it and able to pick up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line for your for the Sand Lizards.
Pistol formation here. This is going to be a handoff right up the middle and gain of nothing. You got McMaster over there on the stop. Number 55, that's Myers, I believe, was the first guy in there.
Yeah, and 51, Blade Puchenik, he had him by the ankle and he wouldn't let go. Held him up just long enough for the cavalry to arrive. It's going to be a good little stop right there. Ended up gaining a yard. 2nd and 9.
7:18 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, the first quarter is your 2s versus your 2s for both the teams. Chatton is your quarterback. 2 receivers to either side. He's going to have a little receiver screen pass over here to the right-hand side. That's caught by 84. He's going to be thrown down by number 32, Connor Dromer. But that's going to be close to a first down. If not, let's see where he marks it. That was Diggs on the reception. Be a yard short, looks like there, guys.
Bring up a 3rd and 1 situation. Big opportunity for the Bearcats here to make a big stop and force them into making a decision here. This quarterback's back in the shotgun.
And it's going to be a handoff again, and that's going to be number 21. That's Anderson.
Oh, that's a great job
nice.
right there by, is that 21?
That's 20
that's
in there.
That's going to be Dylan Todd able to get it.
And Clayton Green as well.
Just enough grip on him to hold him back behind the line. And it's no gain on the play, and here the Sand Lizards are going to have to make the first decision of the game. First tough decision of the game.
Yes. I mean, you got the ball almost at midfield. It's at 48-yard line, their own 48. 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. It looks like Coach Vega is going to decide to go with it as Reagan Harger comes in at linebacker for Garrick Barr. High snap again, but Chatton able to get it. He's going to have the first down, still on his feet. He's going to be tripped up by number 51. That's going to be Pachinik. Hey, well ago, he grabbed a hold with his arm, and this time with his foot. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, Chatton, he's athletic back there. They got him hopping all over the place. He's able to get a hand up and make a good play on that and tuck it and go. athletic play for the second string quarterback there is going to give him a 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Bearcat 45-yard line.
That's the first time either team has been in the other team territory, plus territory.
See if we can knock him out of it.
Trips to the right, got a receiver going in motion. It's going to be number 24, that's Kern. And it's going to have a little halfback.
Great
Nice.
read right there by 7.
That's Halpayne.
Yeah, Halpayne. Halpayne's an athlete, man. He's moved in from Waldron a couple years back. He plays on my baseball team and works his tail off. Just
That's
wants to improve, wants to,
Get better.
Be an athlete. And talked to some of the football coaches here this week, and they all kind of bragged on Halpayne a little bit. Said he's a hard-working kid and does good in the classroom, and just an all-around athlete, man.
Just one of those kids that you enjoy having on your team.
Oh yeah, he's a blast to have around.
And he's only a sophomore at that, so he's got a pretty good future ahead of him.
I agree.
Anderson there again on the carry. He's going to be stopped by number 60 for the Cats. It's going to be Aiden Fox.
Aiden Fox, he's a move-in this year from Magazine,
Yeah.
so Booneville's got a few new kids on the roster this year that hopefully we'll get to say their name plenty throughout the year.
Yeah, I was going to say that's one thing we didn't get to in the pregame, but number 72, Sam Hicks, he's another move-in.
Yeah, he's from Greenwood kid, and he'll have a role somewhere.
Yeah.
He's a big kid, big, strong-looking athlete.
This is going to bring up 3rd and 9. Ball's on the 44-yard line of the Bearcats with 4 minutes and 2 seconds left to go. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to either side. Heflin goes in motion. Chatton looking. He's going to throw it to Heflin. He's wide open on the right-hand side. He's got the first down. Dromer's going to wrap him up at the 28-yard line. And the Sand Lizards second team, they've got something cooking right now.
Yeah, they do. Heflin's left out in the flats, wide open, able to pick it up easily, plus some yardage.
Yeah.
Finally hit hard by Dromer, but not
Dromer
before
laid
he's
the leg.
able to pick up a large chunk of yards there. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line.
The first series, the Sand Lizards kept it on the ground. We had one pass attempt. First series this time they've did pretty good through the air. That's on the ground. He's got the first down. That's going to be Anderson again.
Yeah, he's brought down by William Green. That's Green's second tackle, I believe, of the evening, and 1.5 tackles maybe. But
yeah.
He's able to push through there for a quick 10 yards. Going to bring up 1st and 10 now. It looks like from about the 19-yard line. Cats looking to make a big stop.
Going to have 2 receivers to either side. Chatton looking to his right. He's going to be caught by number 84 again. That's Diggs. Got a flag coming in late. He's going to be short of the first down.
That's Lofton on the tackle. The flag does come in right at the end of the play. Officials will talk, and the main thing I think is going to be, first down. You got to make a positive play on the defensive side, force them into
Legal man
downfield. So that's going to back it up and negate the play. It's just a 5-yard penalty, so it'll be 1st and 15. Bearcat defense catches a break there, looking to take advantage.
Take this time real quick to thank our Tier 1 sponsors for the live stream. That's Tyler Ford, Shelter Insurance and Agent Gerald Baker, Rockline Industries, Airmaster Inc., and Don's Easy Pay. Also, First Western Bank is our exclusive broadcast advisor for the app and the website. And they've been serving our communities for 110 years. And when things kind of get out of hand with your, account and your money and everything, kind of like that pass did right there.
Out of hand. Oh, off to a strong start, Zach.
First Western, they can kind of help you out there.
That pass was intended for, that's 22, sophomore Landon Bradley, Dardanelle.
You had 27, Reagan Harger there in coverage from the linebacker spot.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 15 here as the Bearcat defense has something going as the ball's handed off.
It'll be Anderson again. Throws a little stiff arm there, and that's going to be 52. I think the ball come out. We'll see who comes up with it. 52, that's Ferris Daines. He's playing a little nose guard this year. Played some linebacker on the 2nd string last year. Garrick Barr on the bottom of the pile, another senior.
Ferris is just a hard-working kid, man. The coaches brag on his effort. Says he really gives it his all. A lot of you know, all throughout the summer, and he's really improved. So he's looking to kind of find him a little role in
kind
this,
of going
in this
in.
defense.
Yeah.
And hopefully just continue to gain on that.
Hopefully we'll see him get to rotate in some. Every time I think of Ferris, the one thing I remember is his interception last year.
Yeah, he did that little Ray Lewis dance
Yes.
down on the sideline. I think he paid a price for that.
Yeah, I think so, probably. That was a good lick there by Connor Dromer. Lofton was in the area. Diggs on the reception.
Yeah, Diggs, he's a good little athlete.
He
man.
is. Only a sophomore.
That's Dromer. Dromer on the tackle, and that will be enough for a first down. So it's going to bring up 1st and goal
From the 5.
from the 5-yard line with the Sand Lizards knocking on the door here. Bearcat defense looking to make a big stop early on in the young season.
Got a little pistol formation here. It's going to be hand off to number 24 right up the middle. That's Kern, and he's going to be stopped. Met by Lofton right there.
Yeah, it's a good job by Lofton. Able to get into the backfield and make a play, hold them to a gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards there.
Yeah.
2nd and goal. Looks like they've got about 3 to go.
Got 1:27 left to go here in the first quarter. And he's going to be in for the touchdown. That comes with 1:21 left to go. I believe was that Anderson?
I think that was
Or was
Landon Bradley, number 22.
Okay, on the
Got the carry there.
for the Sand Lizards. That's going to bring on their kicker. I think it was, get the number. I think you don't get me lying to you this early in the evening, folks. Or this late in the evening, I guess I should say. It'll be number 18 or else. And it's going to be no good. He just got underneath that, it looked
Yeah, it
like.
looks
So
like he kicked the block. And no good, and the Cats will take what positive they can get out of that. It's going to be a 6-0 lead for the Sand Lizards.
And they used up most of that clock there in the first quarter.
Yeah, they did. It was 2 quick 3-and-out possessions there for both offenses there,
Yeah.
and then they were able to eat into it. 1:21 left. Bearcats will take over.
Take this time to thank the rest of our sponsors for the app and BoonevilleBearcats.com, the premier sponsors for the app and BoonevilleBearcats.com. 5B Properties and B Plus Rentals. You can see Calvin Bennett for your rental needs, and Community National Bank. You can let Mr. Brett Cook and the staff take care of your banking needs. Also, some of the other sponsors: Shelter Insurance and agents Gerald Baker and Austin Baker. He also has Lori Hadaball down there, Coach Hadaball's mom. Awesome lady. S&W Home Center for all your hardware needs. The City of Booneville, a good hometown, and Mayor Edgar Baker. Patriot Underground and Taylor Niedert. High kick, and it's going to be fielded by number 11, Coulter Fisher. It's kind of good to see him on the football field. Another athlete like Jonah coming in, hadn't played football in a couple of years or so, so it's kind of good to see those guys.
Yeah, I think the deal that was made was if Coulter would play football, Dax would play basketball with him. I think that was kind of the way I understood it talking to Goff the other day. So we'll take what we can get, whatever it takes to get athletes out on the floor. And I'm sure Coach Denton over there in basketball appreciate having Dax back as well.
Yeah.
So good little trade-off.
Some other sponsors real quick. I want to mention Patriot Underground and Taylor Niedert. Make sure I get that mentioned again. First Booneville, home of First Booneville students and First Booneville kids, and Stacy Holbert Photo Art. Also, our sponsors for the live stream. That's going to be Wiggins Ace Hardware and Doris Davis Tax Office. Up the middle, that's going to pitch over to Dromer. He's at the 35. About sheds Diggs off of him. Gets down to about the 37-yard line.
That's the kind of the momentum Booneville needed right there.
Yeah.
One quick play to get things set in the right direction there after that quick 3-and-out last time. Good little pitch by Niedert and good run, and nearly squeezes it out for a little bit more.
Going to have 1 minute and 4 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Again, this is your second string going on here. Starting the second quarter through the rest, it's going to be ones versus ones. Again, no running clock. Kicking game is dead, so pretty much where the ball is filled in on kickoff and stuff is where it's going to be picked up at. Nice move by Niedert. He gets down to about the 45-yard line.
He's brought down by Bo Miller, Dardanelle, but that was a good little quick little shift there.
It was.
Niedert to get turned up field. Gain of, it's like maybe 7 yards there. So he can bring up 2nd and 3 approaching midfield.
Got 25 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Looks like your center for your second string, that's going to be Connor Mayo. I like Mayo. Mayo's a good kid. Remember some of these kids from the Boys and Girls Club. Number 72, that's going to be Cody. That's Sam Hicks. Your right guard, that's going to be I'll get him here in just a second. Nieder comes up under center. 3 seconds left to go here. Garrett Barr's going to have the first down. Your right guard was number 56. That's going to be Andrew Tibbetts. And then your Ferris Danes was your right tackle for your second string. And number 60 for your Cats, that's going to be Aiden Fox here for your second string offense. And you had number 7 split out. That's going to be Hal Payne.
It's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Your score, Dardanelle 6 over your Booneville Bearcats at 0 as they have the offense at midfield when the second quarter begins.
So we'll take a little break. Bear up back. You're watching Bearcat football. Touchdown, right?
Did it not send you a link?
He just sent me. Just open up as an Excel.
We can look at it this week. I can get them to come show me.
All right, we are back here, Bearcat Stadium, and it's going to be a pitch over here, and ball comes out. And luckily, Cats are able to get onto it. That's going to be number 11, Coulter Fisher.
Looks like we've got our one group back in now to start the second quarter, and it's a good little pitch by Washburn right into his chest. It just fumbled a little bit, dropped, and actually able to pick up a yard here after it was all said and done. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 from the 49-yard line.
Looks like our buddy old Lance Sims, he's going to be starting again at center for you Bearcats. Washburn comes up under center. Is going to hand off to Warren. Little sidestep, still on his feet. He's going to get about 3 yards there on the carry. And I know I said it last year, but Hunter is a guy I'm excited to see grow as a Bearcat football player.
I am too, man. He's got the heart and the work ethic that you think of when you think of a Bearcat athlete. And, he's coming off injury as well.
Yeah.
He hurt his hip during track season. I was actually down there and saw it happen. It was a rough deal, and you know, it wasn't near as bad as some people thought it was going to be. So he's already back and he's ready to roll.
Got Lentz going in motion there for you Cats. He's another guy that has some potential. Do pretty good.
Timeout, Booneville.
Got a timeout charged to Booneville there early on in the quarter. 10:42 left. Dardanelle 6, Booneville 0.
Are we on? Oh.
No.
I mean, it don't matter.
What we got is a camera, but we're going to have to get reactive.
We are, ain't we? Like I said, we're going to do a couple different things as far as the live stream goes, and y'all going to see. I move my hands way too much if he flips this around. You got it flipped on there where they can see it? Oh, okay. Hi,
we're
everybody.
on there. Hey, guys. We'll figure out how we're going. I may catch myself. You catch me picking my nose, you can send me a message and tell me to quit.
So we got 10:42 left to go here in the second quarter. One sponsor I hadn't thanked yet, and that was our very first sponsor for the Booneville Bearcat live stream, and that is O'Reilly's. Go see our guy Philip Robertson down there. Check O'Reilly's out and let them help you take care of any needs you have with your vehicles.
Sorry, Zach.
Oh,
got
go
a
right
false
ahead.
start penalty charge to the offense here is going to back is up 5. Gives into a 3rd and 11 situation, and now the Cats got a little work to do to pick this one up.
Give you the rest of your starting offensive line here for you Booneville Bearcats real quick. Looks like your left guard is going to be number 57. That's going to be Matthew Crosby. Number 67 is going to be your left tackle. That's going to be J.J. Redmond. It's going to be pitch over here to Lentz. He's going to do a little spin move, but not really get much of anything, but maybe a yard there on the carry.
Yeah, he tried to cut back a little bit and slowed him down just enough for Dardanelle able to come up and gain him after looks like only a gain of 2, maybe 3 there is going to bring up 4th and long. It's another good stop right there.
It is.
We'll see what the Bearcats decide to do here. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to punt. It's going to be Damari Poole. Damari, he's changed numbers. He's going to be number 30 this year. I know they're going to try some different things with Damari. It's what they started out originally doing. So you may see Damari in different roles than what you've seen last year.
He punts the ball down to about the 23, 22, 23-yard line there where Dardanelle will take over.
That's not too bad either.
No, not a bad punt for the first one. Of course, there's nobody coming at you there.
Right,
you got
yeah.
plenty of time, but they looks like a few kinks need to work out here and there.
Yeah.
Right there, penalty. You know, last year we talked penalties was a issue for us. You know, we got in a lot of situations where, you know, we're driving, things are going well, and then something backs us up, and that was a key point I know in the off-season to try to eliminate some of those. So right there we have one. We see it, you know, perk its head up and affect us. Hopefully it doesn't happen throughout the year.
Vega on the keeper. This is your starting ones-on-ones. He's going to have the first down over midfield down to the 40. He's going to be pushed out of bounds by Coulter Fisher and Dakota Manson.
Number 03, Vega on the carry.
Before he picks up a long first down. That was a great job. Vega, he's got a lot of athletic ability, man. You look
really
at his
does.
whole family. They're all athletic. His dad is the head coach here at Dardanelle,
Right.
for anybody that doesn't know that. And, plenty of athletes have come from that family.
And that's going to be Chatton going in motion. He's your second-string quarterback, playing receiver there. Good stop there by number 28. That's going to be Seth Wilson.
Seth, he's another sophomore coming in.
Yes.
Got play here and there
Yep.
throughout the year
Yep.
at the end. You know, after the junior high season was completed last year, and he was somebody they expected to have a pretty big role right off the bat coming into
Right.
high school. So far it looks like they've got him out there, and we'll see how he does. You know, young guys like that, they tend to need plenty of time to adapt and change.
Oh, yes. And that was a good read there by Lentz, but Vega able to get away. He's going to have the first down wrapped up by Manson again for the stop.
Vega on the carry. Tackle made by
Looks
number
like he's
22,
right
Dakota
at the line to gain. And they do give him the first down, so it's another good pickup. 1st and 10 for Dardanelle as they're knocking on the door again at the 25-yard line.
You're going to have 8:58 left to go here in the second quarter. Again, your Sand Lizards are up 6-0 over your Booneville Bearcats. This is the first series for the starting offense of the Sand Lizards. Creed Vega, he's going to be the quarterback for the Sand Lizards. He's a sophomore. And he's just going to catch that one-handed. Got a flag on the far side. Got a pass. And there's,
Almost intercepted by 22. That's Matson. We did have the flag on the far side of the field. The officials get together. We'll figure out what the penalty was. Ball was underthrown, but boy, he looks smooth back there.
Yeah,
One-hand snag and athletic. You can just tell he's got a lot of it and a lot of confidence out there for a young guy. See what the call is here.
Looks like they're still talking it over.
Offsides against the defense.
Man.
Not what we wanted there. It's gonna
No.
eliminate that play there. It's going to be 1st and 5 now from the
Yep.
20-yard line. 8:52 left to go in the quarter. Booneville needs to come up with something here to get a little momentum.
Going to have pistol formation here for the Sand Lizards. And then it's going to be a handoff to number 5. That's Robertson. Bobbled the ball. Got a whole slew of cats in there on the stomp. You got Wilson, Obar, Poole, almost your whole defensive line, Sims.
Ball was bobbled when he got a hold of
Yeah.
it there and almost squirted out. That would have been a huge deal for the Bearcat defense right there, but unfortunately for us, falls back into his hands and he's able to pick up one. But that was a good stop either way by the defense there. Gain of 2, bring up second and third, second and 3.
8:13 left to go here in the second quarter. Ball's on the 18-yard line of the Bearcats, and it's just going to be Creed Vega up the middle, and he's just going to walk right on into the end zone for a touchdown. And are they going to like to go for one? Looks like they are.
Touchdown Dardanelle, number 0, Creed Vega on the carry.
Last time, Adrian Ornell's, he better just kick the block for the most part.
Yeah, he got under it a little bit. Maybe it was nerves.
Could be.
Maybe just wanted to kick the block. I don't know, but he get him a second chance right here. We'll see what he's got. No pressure on him. The kick is up and plenty long and good. So bring up 13-0 lead for the Sand Lizards as the Bearcat offense has pushed themselves into a scenario where you feel like they need to score.
Yeah,
on this one. Gain a little bit of momentum back and give your defense a break or a rest right here and you know, set yourself up in a positive direction here to get you within striking distance.
And if I remember correctly, we had a penalty that pushed us back to 2nd or 3rd and 10.
Yeah, we
on
were
our last drive on offense.
third and 1, I believe, and
Yeah.
we had a 10-yard penalty back us up to 3rd and 11. So just little things like that, you know, we got to clean it up, and now's the time to see all that. Dylan Todd running on the field late here as Dardanelle gets ready to kick it off. Again, this is dead ball. So no hard hits coming right now. This kick is up and will be caught at about the 5 by, that is Lentz. So Bearcats will take over there. Be 1st and 10 with 8 minutes, 2 seconds left in the half.
Again, we'll take some time to thank our sponsors. Thank our sponsors for the app and BoonevilleBearcats.com. That's going to be exclusive broadcast advisor, First Western Bank, serving our local community for over 110 years. And the premier sponsors is going to be 5B Properties and B Plus Rentals. You can see Calvin Bennett for your rental needs. Handoff. I'm sorry, that's going to be a pitch over here. And Fisher's just going to slip. What was that, loss of 2 guys?
Yeah, maybe
carry?
just 1, loss of a yard there, but either way, we're going the wrong direction here. And so far, the offense hadn't clicked like we would hope.
Right.
And I know we are missing some key pieces out there.
We are, yeah.
But still, you know, you're hoping by this point you're clicking, and we'll get there. But need to get it going quick.
Up under center. Lentz goes in motion. Going to have a pass here, and he's got Matson. A little underthrown. Matson catches it. What a catch by Dakota Matson down at the 46-yard line of the Sand Lizards.
You know, I talked to Coach Simpson, Chad Simpson, about a week ago, and he told me that Jace Washburn throws one of the prettier balls that we've seen in a while come through here. And right there, that was a good-looking pass. Underthrown, or thrown behind just a little, but Matson uses his athletic ability there, and he's got plenty of it. He's able to go up and get it. And now the Bearcats have a little momentum going.
Washburn comes up under center. Fisher goes in motion. This is going to be a pitch over here to Lentz on the right-hand side. Cuts back inside. And Connor's going to get down to the 39-yard line of the Sand Lizards.
Great little pickup right there. Gain of, it looks like 6 yards. We'll take that all day. Just eat at it 6 at a time. We'll take it.
Looks like Dylan Todd has come in for Lentz. I want to thank Community National Bank and Mr. Brett Cook. You can let them take care of your banking needs. They're the other premier sponsor for the app and BoonevilleBearcats.com. As Hunter Warren, he's going to be close to the first down there on the fullback dive.
Yeah, it looks like a gain of maybe 2 on the play. Couldn't see.
Number 68, Jacob Freeman.
Number 68, Jacob Freeman, announced as the man that makes the tackle. He'll be a senior. 3rd and 2 coming up for the offense.
Fisher goes in motion, and it's going to be a handoff to Warren right up the middle.
I don't think he got there, man. I think he's
think
about
so
a
either.
yard short. It's going to bring up 4th and 1 from the 36-yard line.
Number 35, 101 on the carry. Tackle made by number 68.
Well, you know you're going to go for it, and right
Yep.
here, this is the situations where you've got to just be bigger. You know what
Yes.
I mean? You got to feel like you can always get a yard. Bearcat offensive line lined up ready for a push here.
Going to have Lentz go in motion, and it's going to be Warren's little sidestep. He's got the first down.
Yeah,
Gets all the way down to the 31-yard line.
needed, got plenty right there. Another gain of about, 4 or 5 yards right there. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Bearcat offense continues to make a push here, trying to inch one score.
Looks like you're going to have Nieder split in real close here for the Cats. Fisher goes in motion, and it's going to be Washburn on the keeper, kind of trying to decide what to do there, and almost waited just a hair too late.
Yeah, he got kind of in no man's land there.
Yeah.
Didn't make a decision quick enough to really do anything. Is able to get back to the original line there, so he's at 2nd and 10 now from that 31. Clock continues to tick under 5 minutes now as Bearcat offense lines up ready for their next play.
And, you know, if you're ever in no man's land, our guys down at Tyler Ford, they can hook you up with probably with a 4-wheel drive or something to get you out of that no man's land. Kind of like Jace did right there. He gets about down to the 6-yard line, so about 5.
Yeah, about 5-yard pickup right
Yeah.
there. Got him to the 26. It's going to bring up 3rd and mid-range here. 3rd and 5, 4:30 left to go. 2 down territory.
Nieder's going to come out of the game. I want to thank one of our other sponsors. That's going to be Shelter Insurance and Agent Gerald Baker and Austin Baker and Lori Duke. I think I said Lori Hadaball a while ago. I'm sorry, Lori. But yes, that is Coach Hadaball's mom. Thank you, Gerald, for helping me with that. Mr. Dylan Todd, though, he's going to have the first down there on that carry.
Good carry, and Vegas' helmet comes off, so he'll have to reminder to everybody, helmet comes off, you come off the field for a play here. And we've seen a couple of times that turns out to be a big deal.
It can be a very big deal.
Get your best player off the field for just even one play. That can make a difference. And right there, the Cats are able to pick up the needed yardage there. We're going to have a 1st and 10.
3:45 left to go here in the second quarter. Washburn goes under center, but there is a false start against your Cats.
Yeah, just a unfortunate deal there. You got a little momentum going.
Yeah.
Now you put yourself in a situation you got to get a little bit more.
Right.
But looked like everybody took off but the center right there. And it's going to back it up 5, 1st and 15 now from the 23-yard line.
You know, sometimes you got to be careful when you're picking furniture out. You can't just take off with one choice. Go on down to Don's Easy Pay. They can help you with the right choice with the right furniture so you don't take off with the wrong thing. Washburn with the pass here. And Matson, that's going to be a Bearcat touchdown with 3:26 left to go here in the second quarter. Chase Washburn, 23-yard pass to Matson.
Well, that's your typical Booneville Bearcat offense.
It
One
is
or
right
two
there.
main plays come through the air, but I think that's just a new wrinkle that we're going to be able to see
I think so.
with Washburn under center. You know, he puts a good quality spin
Yes.
on every ball he throws is what I've heard, and from what I can see, they're correct in that. And
Yep.
it's just a great throw, puts it right on the money. Matson makes the play, and the Bearcats are on the board. 13-6, looking to make a 6-point game with this kick.
Again, that's going to be our foreign exchange student, Juan Moreno.
Yeah. I think it would work out like that in a game, don't you? If we're going live ball.
Yeah.
Fire, fire. Well, the kick is no good.
No good.
Didn't. Little off right there. The snap bounced in. Good play made by the holder there, but
Yeah.
unable to get the kick to go through the uprights. So both teams will have a offer on the day there.
They are,
the kick, and 3:26 to go. Booneville does get on the board, and within one score, it'll be 13-6 Sand Lizards.
Let's see, got a couple other sponsors we want to thank real quick. Some sponsors for the live stream. Some of our Tier 1 sponsors, Rockline Industries, people who make it right, and Airmaster Inc. Let's see here. Want to give a shout out to Mr. Glenn Rice, Bearcat superfan. He come up here earlier and chatted with me and Isaac during the end of the junior high scrimmage. Nice kick there by one. Will be fielded at the 22-yard line, but they'll take over at the 25. That was number 6, Bo Miller. I want to give a shout out to Barry Bradford Sr. watching over in Colorado, as well as Boone Trowbridge.
Got a shout out to give. I don't know how this is going to go over with people coming off of last season, but Bryson May from Charleston is watching the live stream right now. Hello, Bryson. Good to see you. You'll always be my friend, even though I don't like where you're from right now.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you joining us here.
Nice job by the Cats defense to beat number 5. That's going to be Robertson, the halfback. A 2-yard carry there.
It's Latravius Robinson. He's a junior. Able to spin and get a little momentum to fall forward for a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Maybe 2nd and 8 from the 27-yard line. But the clock is going to continue to tick, and the Sand Lizard offense is going to have to get on the ball.
Vega looking. He's got some pressure here from Lentz. Able to get away from him as he cuts back across the backside. And that's going to be Dakota Matson. Dakota's having himself a pretty good game. He's got 3 or 4 tackles already.
Couple catches. Got him a touchdown. Yeah, and that's a good job. Lentz is almost able to bring him down in the backfield. Vega, just athlete he is able to get away a little bit and make something out of nothing there. And he's actually able to pretty good little run there, pick up 7 yards, bring him 3rd and 3. Clock is going to continue to tick, though. We're at the 2:15 mark.
Looks like you got old Mr. Frank the Tank out there at your nose man. Got Robertson on the carry again. He's going to have the first down. Neidert in the area. He's able to shed Neidert. Matson is in pursuit, and Dakota Matson's going to tackle him out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
That was what Dardanelle needed there, something big to get them going, get them on the right side of the field, and they definitely get it. Now they've got plenty of time here with 1:58 left. It'll be their ball inside the 10-yard line, inside almost at the 5.
Yep.
Looks like they're going to spot it at about the, what is that, the 8-yard line?
8,
so
yeah,
7 maybe. 1st and goal from the 7.5-yard mark.
We got twins over here to the left, one to the right. Vega's your quarterback, rolling to your right. Got some pressure over here.
I believe we've got a bad hold not called.
I was going to say, I don't know how you don't see that.
Pass does fall incomplete there, though, with looks like Matson in coverage. Matson, and is that Washburn? Matson and Washburn in coverage there. So 2nd and goal with 1:54 left. Clock stops on the incomplete pass.
Looks like Matthew Crosby's going to be your nose man on the defense. Damari Poole's going to be your left defensive tackle. Your right defensive tackle is going to be, I believe that's Big Country. You're going to have Chatton going in motion here. Vega's going to roll to your right. Going to have an option here, and it's going to be a pitch over here.
Yeah,
and
good
Matson
job.
on the stop there.
Good job by Matson. He's making himself known.
Yes,
if you didn't know who he was before in Dardanelle, you do right now.
You do now.
Matson is able to get in the backfield and bring him down inbounds. Loss of,
Was that 10?
can't tell.
Back
I
at
can't
the
see it where we're marked here at the 15. So
yeah.
about About 8.
8, yeah.
Brought down about 8-yard loss. Going to be 3rd and 15, or 3rd and goal from the 15.
1:19 left to go here in the second quarter. This would be a big stop for your Cats defense. Poole with some pressure as well as Sims.
Breaks down, makes a good play and a great tackle right there by Lentz. Able to bring him down right along the sideline. He does get out of bounds, it looks like.
Yeah, it's going to stop the clock at 1:07.
But a big stop right there for your Bearcat defenses. Bring up 4th and goal from the 12 and make Dardanelle make a decision here. Do they kick it or do they look to try to punch one in from 12 yards out?
Looks like they're going to punch one. It looks like they're going to take a timeout. Kind of like you said last year, Jake, though, this kind of opens their playbook in a way from the 12 compared to the 1. Gives you more room to have a little passing game.
Yeah, you've got the passing game, but at the same time, you
still kind of
want them back there.
You do,
you know?
yeah.
So looks like they are going to take that timeout, though, with 1:07 left. Bearcat defense looking to make one more stop.
And I tell you what, guys, we'll take a little timeout as they take one themselves. For Isaac Brown, Jake Finn, I'm Zach Austin. You're watching Bearcat football. We're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Got trips to the left. Vega's looking over here to the left-hand side. Got some pressure from Jonah Wynn. Oh, he caught it.
Oh, he's in for a touchdown. It's a well-thrown ball. He had some pressure around him. He took a hit at the end, and he throws it right on the money. Caught in the corner for a touchdown. The angle that we're at up here, can't see. Could we not see it on the live stream? You couldn't see it on that from that pole.
Speaker?
I can't see it. I don't know who caught it.
I don't either.
But ball was caught. I always back up and have to look out this other window.
Bring on number 18, Ornells. And it is good. That's going to bring it 20-6 with 1 minute left to go here in the second quarter. So we'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. Back here at Bearcat Stadium, Shield Field. And, down at the 1 yard line. But luckily, they're going to take over at the 25.
Well, Booneville offense got a little away from the stereotypical Booneville
They
offense last possession, but proved that we've got the ability to pull a couple of tricks out of our sleeve and do it through the air as well. And may be forced into that situation right now.
Right.
We've got a minute left in the quarter.
Looks like Warren's going to be your fullback. Fisher is your right halfback, and Todd is your left halfback. Hand off to Dylan Todd on the right-hand side. Dylan still on his feet, gets up over to the 32-yard line. That's going to be 18 on the stop for the Sand Lizards, Ornells.
Gain of about 6 right there for Todd as the Bearcat offense needs to get up to the ball quickly. Clock is ticking to about 40 seconds left.
And we still got 2 timeouts, but it looks like the Cats are not going to use them at the moment. 35 seconds left. And it's going to be Washburn with the pitch over here to Dylan Todd. Dylan cuts to the outside. He stopped before he can get out of bounds. Down. He's going to have the first down, so the clock will stop at 24 seconds.
Yeah, clock just long enough to stop or get the chain set. That's Adrian Ornelas, number 18, on the stop right there. Once the chains get set here, the clock will wind. 20 seconds left.
Washburn comes up under center. Fisher goes in motion. It's going to be a keeper. Pitch over, dropped by Fisher.
Oh, and I believe it is recovered
It
by
is.
Dardanelle.
With 10 seconds left to go here in the second quarter, and that's what your Cat offense did not need.
No, and the whole thing looked out of sorts right there. Pitch was a little behind, eyes come off of it, and the ball hits the ground. And once it hits the ground, something about a ball that's not round, it's hard to get a hold of while it's bouncing around. And unfortunately for us, it falls into the hands of Dardanelle. So with 10 seconds left, they're going to take it over at about the 34-yard line with 1 or 2 attempts here to try to push this to a 3-score game going into the half. So we've got a timeout charged to Dardanelle.
So 20-6 with 10 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium, home of champions, Shield Field. Don Elmore press box just right off DJ George Drive. Chatton goes in motion. Vega's going to be your quarterback. Trips over here to the left now. Vega's looking to his right to Chatton, and it's just a bullet of a pass, and he dropped it in the end zone. Cats get a lucky break. There's 4 seconds left to go here until a little halftime.
Yeah, that's a very lucky break right there for Booneville, man. It ball was well placed right in his gut, and he's just not able to bring it in. And a break that we'll certainly take. And now with 4 seconds left, the secondary is going to have to tighten up here and make one more stop. Got another timeout. Another one charged to Dardanelle with 4 seconds left.
So we'll take another little timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Sand Lizards are up 20-6. They have the ball with 4 seconds left. Vega, high pass, and intercepted. What a catch there by Coulter Fisher.
I'll take your word for it. I couldn't see it, but
he bobbled it and caught it right at the goal line. So that's a good way to end the first half.
Yeah, stat pad right there.
It is.
Get that interception, hold them to a 2-score game here, and we'll look to move into the second half with a new game plan.
So we'll take a little break. Again, the stats and stuff, the little program that Glenn is using a different one. The one he was using is going away. So we're going to have little learning trials with all that as we go through all first couple weeks. So bear with us on that. But we will get you the stats. He's going to give them to us, and we'll see how we get stuff going. But we'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat Football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. If we can get Isaac, he's looking at the wrong stats. He's looking at soccer and stuff over here.
Football.
Oh, hi, everybody. We got to get used to this. Like I said, we're going to do a couple different things. We're going to add a couple more things other than this. So bear with us. I do apologize because I'm moving around all the time, so I hope nobody gets seasick. But we're just going to talk to you guys and gals about Proposal 7 and 8 that was proposed to the AAA. What is that, about a month ago maybe? Something like that, I guess.
Yeah, I think they voted on it a little over a month ago now.
But for those that have no idea what in the world we are talking about, District 7, which is down towards Nashville, that area, proposed a couple different things. One, when a team moves up a classification, so like your Booneville Bearcats, when they release the reclassification numbers, it goes off grades 10 through 12, or no, 9 through 11.
9 through 11.
So they calculate that over 2-year period, and then they add that together and gives you your numbers for your grades, and it tells you what classification you're in. And so if you have, say, 500, and the cutoff for 4A is 499, where you'll get bumped to 5A. So Proposal 7 pretty much states that if, say, Nashville moves up to 5A, someone else will move down in their spot to 4A.
Right.
Whereas they hadn't been doing that, so when your private schools would bump up a class because of the equality factor, like when they win playoff games or championship game, they would move up another class when they would reach a total of 10 points.
Right.
So pretty much they proposed, hey, when they do that, let's bump somebody down to keep your conferences the same, because like Prescott's conference, there's only 5 teams, 6 teams.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have someone in the playoffs that has 1 win. And so they're just trying to get that to the point of, hey, let's have even conferences, same amount in each conference in each classification. So that passed. Another thing that passed was going from every 4 years to every 2 years for your private schools. Because when they did that, they put it every 4 years, and they would count the points they would have over a 4-year period. If they had 8 points, they'd move up.
Right.
So they changed that. So now if a team gets a total of 5 points, and they get so many points for a conference win, playoff win, and making it to winning a state championship.
Right.
So once they do that and they move up, then they'll stay there, and it bumps the other teams down. Well, because of that, your Booneville Bearcats are going to stay in 3A. Long story short and all that nonsense that most of you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm sure. So I am sorry, but your Bearcats will be in 3A for the next 2 years.
Yeah. That's the important part.
That is the important part. And I say that to say this sophomore class, there's 28 sophomores. When we were seniors, we had 17 guys on the football team. That was, I thought, was a pretty good sized class.
Right.
I think we had over 100 students in our grade.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, there's 29 in their grade alone.
Right.
Playing football. That's a lot. That's half the football team. So, but yeah, that's just what I was getting at. Bearcats will be in 3A for 2 more years. We'll be in the same conference is how it's looking. I tried to do some figuring the other day, so we should be in the same conference we're in now.
Yeah, for at least the next
2 years.
Couple of years.
Yeah.
So I think that was a big step for the program, to stay where we're at. I think that was kind of where we wanted to be, and
yes.
And we were able to luckily get that vote went our way, and it was pretty. You had to get 2/3 votes, I believe.
Yeah,
to,
you had to
get that passed, or 3/4 or whatever it was, and weren't so sure on it, and it was actually pretty overwhelming. The majority voted to do that, so it was a good break for Booneville.
Yeah,
helps keep us where we are, and no matter where we are, we feel like we're going to compete.
Oh yeah,
and it doesn't matter where we are. We're playing to win, but for the size of our school and for
it just fits better.
Yeah, it fits better, and
yeah.
So hopefully, that it works out in our favor down the road.
And hopefully so, as you got Washburn dropping back. Throws a pass to Connor Lentz. Oh!
Just out of reach. That's 18. Ornelas on the coverage there. Ball was just a hair overthrown down into the outstretched arm of Lentz right there, and it's going to fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. With Bearcats, Zach is going to be looking to a lot of improvement in this half. We
Yes.
didn't get a lot going our way. Not a lot of push at the line to open up any holes and looking to kind of. And that was a big thing going into this season. That offensive line was young and inexperienced.
Yes.
And
I mean, you only returned 2 guys: your center, Lance Sims, and then your guard, Big Country Matt Obar. You
Right.
got Matthew Crosby. He rotated in and out some, so he had a little experience. That's always good.
right.
Um,
That was J.J. Ernest on the tackle there.
That was Mr. Hunter Warren in at your fullback for your Cats. But, yeah, you have Mr. Nieder coming out, and Damari Poole, he's coming in. He's going to be at tight end. Seth Wilson, who was going to play tight end some, they've got him right now. He's been playing right tackle beside Big Country. So, you know, that's what scrimmage is. You're moving people around, finding where they fit good and fit what you got on the team. Good run there by Hunter Warren. He stays on his feet.
Yeah, kept going. Got a little more out of it. It's a great opportunity, or a great job right there by Warren, making the most of his opportunities, able to pick up more than enough for the first down to get him to the 40-yard line. Bearcats will get a new set of downs.
So Manson's going to be split out to the right, Nieder out here to the left. Dylan Todd's your right halfback. Connor Lentz is your left halfback. Washburn is your quarterback, and Hunter Warren is your fullback. Got 10:50 left to go here in the third, and the ball is on the 40-yard line. The Cats are just content, guys, just doing Bearcat football here and just running that clock.
Yeah, just run it, chip away, do your game. You know you got to get one stop here on the other end.
Yep.
And you feel like you have to be able to get one eventually, no matter what. And he's
Yeah.
drugged down
By a face mask.
by his
There
face
it is.
mask right there.
And I believe now that face masks are just strictly 15 yards. I think they did away with the 5. Is what
That one would be a 15 no matter
no matter what. That should be a 15
Yeah,
yard.
that was brought him down. I know Jace doesn't weigh a lot, and it looks
No.
he gets thrown around right there. And that's a fortunate break there for the Cats because he was met in the backfield. And
Yeah.
face mask is called. Going to be a 15-yard penalty and give the Bearcats a new set of downs. Be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be placed at, it looks like, the 48-yard line.
Yep. So 10:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Sand Lizards are up 20-6 over the Bearcats. Trips to the right. Yes, I said trips. Hand off to Hunter Warren on the right-hand side. He's going to get 4, maybe 5 yards there on the carry.
You saying trips sounded off, but handoff up the middle
It
doesn't.
does not. No.
So it's a great job by Warren, able to pick up half the yards needed here. It's going to be 2nd and 5, maybe 2nd and 6. 44-yard lines. Cats led by Jace Washburn. He looks over to the sideline to get his play. And now he's got it, and he's ready to lead this offense. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Your traditional set here for your Cats. Washburn's going to come up under center. Lentz is going to go in motion, and this is going to be a handoff right up the middle to Warren. And you might as well feed the man because he's going to have about a 2-yard carry there.
Yeah, just yard, maybe 2 right there. Nothing fancy about it, but, every yard counts,
Yep.
and that inches us closer. 3rd and 4 coming up now. 2 down territory, you would assume,
Yep.
assuming you're not taking a negative play here
Right.
on this one. And
Manson's going to come out, and Damari Poole goes in at tight end for your Bearcats. Dylan Todd is your right halfback, and Lentz is your left halfback. Todd goes in motion, and he's going to get the pitch over here on the left-hand side, and he's going to be met in the backfield by Vega. Ball comes out, but I believe he was already down. But anyways, the Cats still recover it.
yeah, it is going to be a loss on the play. Looks like maybe a loss of a yard. Being a 4th and back to 4th and 5 now as
Yeah.
Bearcats are just past midfield and we'll have a decision to make. Do we look to go for it or do we punt it away? And
Looks like
I
they're
would
going to.
guess we're going to go
Yeah.
for it.
I like the call here. I mean,
Yeah, I do
you might
too.
as well.
Yeah, this is the type of game that you work on stuff,
Yeah.
situations like this, and I think it's the right call under the circumstances.
Going to be a pass attempt here from Washburn. High
It's kinda-
pass and incomplete. That was intended for Todd.
Yeah, it didn't look like they were on the same page there. Todd kind of slowed up, looked like he might be looking to bounce out or in
Yeah.
maybe. just the tiptoeing to that point, and Jason led him up the field and falls incomplete, and that's just one of those little things, you know, the timing and stuff like that you need to work on up to this point. So that will be a turnover on downs, giving the ball back to Dardanelle at midfield or near midfield.
Right.
Giving the ball to the 43-yard line where they'll pick it up for 1st and 10.
And Cats defense need to come up big. Come up big there at the end of the half after we had a turnover. Coulter Fisher got the ball back on an interception as time expired at the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, Cats are looking to get one more big stop here and try to keep this thing close. Don't have a lot of time left, you know, with it. Well, it's not a running clock. I keep in my head, we've always done a running clock on these things.
Yeah.
This year we're not.
Trips over here to the right for the Sand Lizards. Chatton's going to go in motion. He gets the pitch from Vega. Ball's on the ground.
That's what we need if we can get a hold of it.
And did Hunter Warren come up with that?
I think he did.
All right. Big play there for your Cats defense. That's what we needed.
That's why we need the camera in the booth, folks, to see Zach Austin's fired up face when we get that turnover that we desperately need. And that's a great job right there on the pursuit. Had multiple guys around the ball.
2-3 guys back there.
Yeah, like I said, it's hard to pick that thing up when it's bouncing around, and Hunter Warren's able to scoop it out of the hands of the Dardanelle offensive player to recover it, and all of a sudden we're back in business here, picking the ball up at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for Booneville.
Got 8:03 left to go here in the third. See what the Cats can cook up here. Washburn's under center. It's going to be a keeper by Jace, and he's just going to go just back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard.
Not a lot room to work with there, and fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage for 2nd and 10 coming up. Clock's going to start to tick now. We're at the 7:40 mark.
Take this time real quick to thank our exclusive broadcast advisor for the app and the website, BoonevilleBearcats.com. That's First Western Bank, serving our local community for over 110 years. Premier sponsors for the app and the website, that's 5B Properties and B Plus Rentals. See Calvin Bennett for your rental needs. And then Dylan Todd's going to go in motion. Got a flag coming in here. Jace Washburn cuts back across the field. Almost, he's going to be about 2-3 yards shy of the first down.
Good little pickup, though. 7-yard gain.
Yeah.
We do have that flag come in right as the ball snapped.
I'm afraid this is going to be.
I think we had movement up front. Yeah, illegal shift. It's going to negate the play and back it up 5 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 14, 2nd and 15 now. Taking away the 7-yard pickup by Washburn.
Definitely not what we needed in with that shift. And if you ever need to shift anything around with your banking and your money, you can head over to Community National Bank, and Brett Cook and the staff will take care of your banking needs.
You're wasting them all. We're in, we're in the
I need to
practice
save some.
game here.
We got to get warmed
We're
up.
using them all. We'll come up with some good ones.
We will. Going to be a pass here from Jace Washburn, intended for Madsen, and luckily that was a drop pass. That was almost intercepted by 27. It's Ernest, a senior for the Sand Lizards.
Ball's just thrown behind him.
Yeah.
Got to get that thing more up the sideline most likely, and was what he was attempting to do.
Right.
And just underthrew it a little, and fortunate that it falls to the ground.
Yep.
As Washburn. That'll bring up 3rd and 14 now. These Cats need to pick up a large chunk right here on this play.
Washburn's under center. Todd goes in motion. He gets the pitch, little spin move from Dylan Todd, able to get out of that, and got nothing going. And he get maybe a yard on that carry.
Yeah, and I think they're going to mark him about where he started there at the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 4th and long. And from here, you're already well past midfield at the 38-yard line.
Yeah.
Do you choose to go ahead and go for it, or do you punt them and try to pin them back deep?
Looks like they're going to go for it.
And again, I think, you know, in a game like this is the right call. This is your time to work on things like that. You're going to find yourself in this situation a few times this year, and now's the time to see what works and what doesn't.
And the pitch over here to Connor Lentz. He's going to head
push it upfield. He may have a chance, and he's going to come up just a little
About
short.
3 yards short there.
Great play. Just turn on the jets and go. He might have it, but that little tiptoe stutter step there toward the end slows him down enough to be a turnover on downs. A good run, good pickup. But just not enough. And again, Booneville will turn it over on downs at the 6-minute, 3-second mark. 1st and 10 for Dardanelle.
I want to thank some other sponsors, our sponsors for the live stream, our Tier 1 sponsors for the live stream. That's Tyler Ford. Go down there and check those guys out, see what they'll help you guys. They'll help you out. They'll get you a good deal best they can. Also, Gerald Baker and Shelter Insurance. You got Miss Lori Duke and Austin Baker down there. Let them help you with all your insurance needs. Rockline Industries, people who make it right. And then you got Airmaster Inc. and then Don's Easy Pay. Go check all these people out. Thank you for being our sponsors for the live stream and our sponsors for the app. We thank you for that as well.
Vega's pass there is completed to Bo Miller, brought down by Dakota Matson. First met by Matson. You've also got Washburn in on the tackle. Gain of about 5-6 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 5 from the 35.
So we got 5:35 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Like Jake said, it's 2nd and 5. We've got pistol formation here for the Sand Lizards. They're taking their time as well, just running that play clock down, game clock down. And it's going to be a handoff, and good job there by the Cats defense. Got Lentz coming from the backside to wrap up Robertson there. That's what, 2-3 yard loss there?
Yeah, it looks like a loss of 2 yards. Going to bring up that 3rd and 7. What the Bearcat defense needed there, and that kind of changes the mindset of Dardanelle's offense right there on what they're going to run. The ball on their side of the field here, it's important that they pick it up, and equally as important for Booneville to get this stop and attempt to get this ball back with time on the clock.
Lance Sims comes in for Frank Gill. He comes off the field. Vega looking the pass over here on the left, a little curl route. It's going to have a 1st down for the Sand Lizards. I believe that was Fisher on the stop for the Bearcats.
Fisher's just a little off the ball there, not able to get there in time for Charleston. I'm sorry, Dardanelle's able to pick up the required yardage. Bryson May got in my head while ago.
He got you in. Oh, man. Good thing, Bryson, this is only the scrimmage game. So
yeah. It's a great job
Good
right
stop
there.
by Seth Wilson.
By Seth Wilson, able to drag down Vega.
Hunter Warren coming in there late. Had Damari pull, but, yeah, he got brag on Seth Wilson there.
And that's the pressure that the defense needs. Haven't got enough of that yet, and the moments that we have got it, we haven't been able to get a hand on him. And right there, we're able to change that a little bit. He's able to get an arm on Vega and help drag him down. Vega, he showed right there he's a strong kid.
He is strong.
Rough to bring down right there, and we're able to do it. It's going to be loss of 2 on the play, loss of 3. He's going to bring up 2nd and 13.
Vega's got some decent size to him compared to Seth, and I'm not saying Seth's a little kid by any means, but Vega just looks a little bit more muscular. He's got a little bit more build to him, so to speak. Got a handoff to Anderson, and Seth Wilson there on the stop again. Seth's quick.
Yes, he
from
is.
that linebacker
he jumps
spot.
up, fired up. He's going to make himself known this
yes.
season, I believe. And that's a gain, no gain on the play. He's going to bring up 3rd and 13. And here we are again in this long, 3rd and long situation where we're in desperate need of a big stop right here to try to do whatever we can to gain a little of that momentum that we've been lacking tonight.
Going to have twins over here to the right, 1 to the left. 24 is going to be the H-back for the Sand Lizards. That's Kern. Vega's your quarterback. Rolling to his left. Got some pressure from the backside. High pass. Anderson right through his hands.
Yeah, that's a ball that you feel like's got to be caught if you're Dardanelle, and a fortunate break for Booneville as that thing falls through his hands incomplete. And I would imagine this is going to bring up a punt situation here, and Booneville will get the ball back with another opportunity.
I think so.
Inch within 1.
That was Ernest, 27, on that tried reception for the Sand Lizards. My apology there. We'll see how the Sand Lizards do punting. Again, just that's a good punt. And it's going to be caught there at about the 24-yard line by Mr. Washburn. I love special teams. I know I've said that in the past, but special teams can either win you or lose you a ball game.
Oh, man.
And it can change the momentum, I mean, just like that.
Yeah, you got a good special team, a guy in the backfield that can give you field position.
Yeah.
He's a real threat. Booneville's been fortunate over the years. They've had plenty of guys that were able to do that. And,
Right.
you know, you look at other teams, you know, throughout the state, they've got plenty of them as well.
Yeah.
So it goes on both sides of it. You know, your defensive special teams have really got to be solid and able to get it done. You got a guy that can kick the ball. That certainly helps.
Yes.
So we'll see what Booneville's got this year. Can't get a very good look at it tonight with the way we're doing this, but you're right. That can make or break you. And I do, before we get going here, I've got one more shout-out to Booneville legend and great Boone Trowbridge.
There
Looking
you
for
go.
a shout-out,
Yeah.
and I'm more than happy to give him one.
We don't mind giving Boone a shout-out. Nice little pitch and catch there by your Cats. That's going to be Clayton Lofton there, his first carry of the night.
Lofton's another kid, man, that you never know what he could do with a few opportunities. He's sneaky athletic.
Yeah.
He's a real quiet kid, does his job, works hard out there, and you know, talking to his family, his dad, he loves it. He's all about it. And
that's awesome.
That's what you need, man, people that are just all about it. So.
Yeah, he's one of those kids that saw a little time early last year with all the injuries we had at the start of the year.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's one of those kids that get just a little bit of time and play to show what he's got.
Yeah, and he'll get it. He's still young. I think he would, I guess, be a junior this year. So his time's certainly coming on the offensive side, and it looks like he's going to get some on the other side of the ball this year.
Looks like you got Niedert and Lentz coming into the game for your Cats. 1:55 left to go here in the third. 3rd and 3. Ball is on the 28-yard line of the Cats. Matson split out to the left. Niedert out here to the right. Warren is your fullback. Todd's right halfback. Lentz goes in motion from the left halfback.
Just not a lot of room to run, man.
No.
He's a little short right there. Going to bring up 4th and 1, and this is a big decision right here.
It is.
This is a dangerous choice.
Yeah.
You feel like you have to be able to get a yard. We talked about that earlier. You always got to feel like you can get a yard when you need it. But boy, you're deep in your own territory here, and it's even more important. So Booneville's up for the challenge to go for it here, but it's a big play.
Matson's going to come out of the game for you Cats. Pool's going to be tied in on the right-hand side. Washburn under center. Lentz goes in motion, and Warren right up the middle. Hunter's going to fight for it. He's going to have that first down.
Yeah, and he's originally met behind the line of scrimmage. I couldn't see who initially got there on the tackle, or on the hopeful tackle there.
Right.
But he's able to knock through the wall, and pick up the required yards. It's going to be Booneville 1st and 10, and they're moving down. They're going to have to do it quick. 50 seconds left in the quarter.
Ball's going to be on the 34-yard line. Nieder's going to be your receiver over here to the left. Pools your tight end on the right. Todd is still in at your right halfback. Lentz goes in motion, and it's just going to be a keeper by Washburn over here on the left-hand side. Jace cuts back to the inside, and he's got the first down. And
runs into
his own guy.
So I guess that's Matt Obar on the tackle.
Mr. Matt Obar on the stop there.
That's a great run by Jace.
It is.
Shifty, quick feet, athletic, man. He's good at everything he does. He's a 4-sport, maybe 5-sport athlete here at Booneville, and he's good at all of them.
He is. He's got all conference and just about all of them. Thinking off the top of my head.
He has, and he's the real deal. He's athletic, comes from a good family, athletic family.
And he's going to keep it again. He cuts right up the middle again. Jason's going to have the first down over to the 40, down to the 35, 30, down to the 25. He's going to be met right there about the 24, 23-yard line. I believe that's going to be Vega on the stop. Or Chatton, I'm sorry, on the stop.
That's the end of the third quarter.
That's going to bring us to the end of the third. That's a great little pickup there by Washburn, man. He just showed he's got a little quick burst. He's not – in the open field, he's not going to blow you away. He's not just – insanely fast, but he's quick. There's a difference in being fast and quick.
There is.
I'm a baseball guy.
Yeah.
I coach baseball, see him in that, and he's one of our better base runners.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's one of our faster base runners, but he gets quick jumps. He's smart. He's on time, and that translates over to here as well in football. Man, he's just quick and makes the right cut, and he showed right there that he's going to be a threat this year.
Oh, yes.
There's going to be a big threat from the quarterback position.
Yeah.
Another threat.
You're adding a threat to what you got already.
Right, and that's going to be an exciting piece of our offense this year.
So at the end of 3, it's 20-6, Sand Lizards over your Bearcats. Before we take a quick break, we want to thank some Tier 3 sponsors for the live stream. That is Wiggins Ace Hardware and Doris Davis Tax Office. Go see those people down there. They'll help you get your taxes taken care of or any accounting you need for your business. You can go see Trish and Donna down there at Doris Davis Tax Office. Wiggins, you can go down there and see Clay and all them. They'll help you with whatever you need from just whatever you may need, whether it's plumbing, building stuff, what have you. Tell them that the guys from the Booneville Bearcat live stream sent you down there. Mr. Coach Jake Fennell, how's school going so far?
It's going, man. A lot of kids. I'm worn down.
Yeah.
It's been a busy week between coaching volleyball and golf and this and back in the classroom.
Right.
And we taught a little world history today, and just I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, it's going good. I'm excited to be back, and I know a lot of the kids are too.
Lentz goes in motion now from the right halfback side. He's going to catch it. He's going to have the first down to the 10-5. Touchdown, Bearcats. Comes with 11:53 left to go here in the ball game. That was a good job there by Connor Lentz. Him and Dylan Todd, they switched sides there.
Yeah, that was the big play we needed right off the bat too. The point right here, extra point coming in. Already a 2-score game, looking to make it or a 1-score game. I'm sorry, looking to make it a 7-point lead for Dardanelle, and big play for Booneville right when we needed it.
It is, yeah, oh yes. Gives some life to your team, life to the stands a little. I mean, yes, it is a scrimmage game, but you're going to attack this just like a real game, and that's going to be Juan Moreno. I hope I said that right. And it is good. Our foreign exchange student, Miss Haley Bradshaw, she sent me a message earlier. She's over the foreign exchange kind of program here in the county, in this area, this region. But she said Juan however you say that, Moreno. He is one of our Spanish exchange students. He is a striker on a soccer team, so whatever that is, that's kind of cool. I know nothing about soccer, so so if you know what that is, hey, let me know.
USA. That's all I know about soccer.
Yeah.
We do that at the World Cup every 4, 8, or 10 years, however long it is. No, he's athletic, man. I talked to the coaching staff, and we've had a lot of success through that foreign exchange program, and not just on the, as far as the football goes, but just everything.
Well, we've had some volleyball and basketball.
Yeah, we've had, various athletes, various other programs. They did a good job in like the Beta Club and in the band and FBLA. That was a big deal, and you're getting people from all over the world when you do that, and it's super interesting to talk and meet with some of these kids.
Right.
And, I hosted a young girl from Spain a few years back, and tried to convince her to just live here full time, but she wouldn't go for it. But, it's a great program, and we're lucky to have Haley doing what she does.
Yes.
And able to bring all these kids in.
And, that's something that these kids are going to remember, and they leave an impression on you as well,
yeah.
And so just kind of, in a way, they kind of become part of your family, too. Like it's part of the family in a way. And so that's just a cool experience.
Dardanelle's going to pick the ball up now at the 25-yard line for their offensive possession here. 1st and 10 with 11:53 to go. Booneville able to pull within a score there on the long touchdown run by Connor Lentz, set up by the one before by Washburn. Within striking distance, looking to get a stop.
2 receivers to either side here. Pistol formation for the Sand Lizards. Vega is your quarterback, and he's going to roll out here to your right. Almost had him, was Big Old Country. He's going to have the first down. He's up to the midfield and just runs over one of your Cats, 2 of your Cat players.
Yeah, that's a big run right there. He's able to get through Washburn, trying to make the tackle at the sideline, and able to get it all the way down to the 30-yard line Big pickup on the play. It's going to give them 1st and 10.
And I think that's Vega's first real keeper on the night without not having a pitch option or any of that.
Right, yeah, he was the designed 1A on that play, and he more than took advantage of it there. He's a hard-running quarterback. Yes. He's got the arm. He's got the legs. He's going to be a special talent for the Sand Lizards down the road, but I'd like for him to not be one tonight.
Right.
Slow it down a little there, buddy.
Slow down just a hair,
Got a long season ahead of you.
And the Sand Lizards, they're in Class 5A. They bumped up to Class 5A. We'll have a delay a game. So they're going to back up 5 yards. But the Sand Lizards, they play in the 5A West. Play with Pea Ridge, Prairie Grove, Farmington. Do what? Clarksville's in their conference. Yeah. I believe they almost made the play. Don't give me a line to you. Let me look real quick. Vega, a little bubble screen over here to the left. Ernest, and this is going to be met by a whole slew of cats in there.
Yeah, after the initial cut, he was there at the line of scrimmage, and he backed himself up a little bit, and we'll take that. A loss of a yard on the play is going to bring up 2nd and maybe loss of 2. He's going to bring up 2nd and 17. Ball placed at about the 37-yard line. Big opportunity for Booneville here. Need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, the Sand Lizards, they just missed out of the playoffs last year, the 6th seed out of the 5A West with a 4-6 record. Vega's trying to roll, able to get out a couple tackles, but Damari Poole saying he ain't getting away this time.
Gain of maybe 4 yards on that right there is going to bring up 3rd and 12. Looks like from where they've got it placed at the 32-yard line.
We have 10:59 left to go here in the ball game.
You feel like you're most likely in 2-down territory here if you're Dardanelle, so they don't have to get it all on one. Bearcats off defense here needs to look to hold them to that 4th and make them make a decision.
Vega's looking over here to the left-hand side. That's where he had trips. He's got good deflection there by Mr. Connor Lentz. That was intended for number 8. That's Chatton.
Last second, Lentz is able to throw a hand up and knock that thing out. I don't know. He never quite got his head turned around to find the ball and just made an athletic play. Reading the body language there of the Dardanelle receiver. And now that brings Dardanelle into a decision-making mode here. We got 4th and 13.
What are you going to do? Ball's on the 32-yard line. Looks like they're going to go for it, guys.
Yeah, they're going to go for it, and I think that's the right call in the circumstance, and you got to feel like you can make it. And right there, a while ago I almost said that we were getting some real good jumps and needed to be needed to be careful of that right there, and we're able to get a little antsy there, come across the line. We're going to give them 5, and that really opens things up for you now for Dardanelle. 4th and 7 it looks like. 4th and 7, and helps them out a little. Bearcat offense stands on the side looking for one more opportunity here. See what the defense can do for them.
See if we can come up with another turnover. Cats have got 2 turnovers on defense. One, an interception, a fumble recovery. Got pressure from Dylan Todd from the backside, and he's got him.
Bring him down. Great job on the pursuit there by Todd.
Yes.
We got a little scuffle breaking out here on the side, and we need to clean that up real quick. We've got flag on the play, flying high.
So we'll see.
And that will be a turnover on downs no matter what. It's after the play.
Yep.
So it will be Booneville ball, 1st and 10. We'll just see where it's placed.
Looks like it's going to be just against the Sand Lizards. The way he's looking to mark that off. Take this time real quick. We want to thank O'Reilly's and Philip Robertson. They were our very first sponsor for the live stream. Also want to thank some other sponsors for the app and BoonevilleBearcats.com. So that's going to be an unsportsmanlike penalty, 15-yard penalties. But some other sponsors for the app and BoonevilleBearcats.com. That's Shelter Insurance, agents Gerald Baker, Austin Baker, and Miss Lori Duke down there. Got S&W Home Center for all your hardware needs. The city of Booneville, a good hometown, and Mayor Edgar Baker. Edgar, I cannot talk.
Boy, you're struggling with
I am
Edgar's
str-
name.
I
Sorry,
am.
Edgar.
Sorry, Edgar. Yeah. I'll just start calling him Mr. Mayor, I guess.
Yes.
We got a pitch over here to Connor Lentz. He cuts back over here, right up the middle. He's going to be about a yard or two short. And, guys, the Cats are showing a little.
Got another flag over on the side. That's going to be on a coach out in the official's face. And he got him another one thrown on him.
Got flags on the play after.
We'll take them. Thanks,
Yeah,
thanks, Coach. We'll take them, and certainly. And I don't know what the call was. He was showing like he was
like a hold or
like a hold, I guess is what he's calling for, but doesn't get the call. But we'll take the one that we do get here. Official threw a flag, most likely for a warning, and now it looks like he's been tossed from the game. And I don't know. I don't believe I'd want to get tossed from
a scrimmage game. Yeah. So while they're discussing this, let me finish our little sponsors here. Patriot Underground and Taylor Niedert, First Booneville, home of First Booneville students and First Booneville kids, and Stacy Holbert Photo Art. They do, Stacy and Mr. Bill, they do an awesome job taking pictures of all these events and just taking pictures in general. We had some t-ball practice one day. They was out there taking senior pictures for the boys during baseball season, and this how those turned out was pretty cool.
So we have officially got 2 unsportsmanlike called and an ejection
on the coach over there.
Coach. And he will be removed from this game. I guess that's Vega.
I was going to ask, is that Vega?
I think that's
that looks
Vega
like
looking at him. That'll be your head coach for Dardanelle. He got his team fired up right there. I'm sure he got everybody fired up.
And that's
not before a large chunk of yards is going to be stepped off, and Booneville has got to take advantage of this.
Well, yeah, because you go from the 41 all the way down to you're now at the 21.
Right.
You know, you're in plus territory now, almost in the red zone. You've got to make something happen here.
Yep. As we talk to the coach here and straighten things out, Booneville will move on up and get ready for their next offensive play. It's going to be 1st and 10. The 21 yard line.
They got to fix that down there. I don't know.
I think everybody's busy looking down at the.
I think so. So, guys, who's a couple guys down here that people may not know exactly who they are yet that may make a little difference on the field that they need to watch out for?
Well, I think the first one, we've talked about him a little bit tonight, is Seth Wilson. I think he's expected on both sides of the ball to help in some form or fashion. You don't know exactly, what that's going to be yet with season around the corner.
Right.
You've got, your Dakota Matson, I think, is going to take a step in the right. Everybody already knew Dakota.
Right. But get his name called more than.
Right, but I think he's going to take a step in the right direction and
yes.
really become a big factor on both sides of the ball. Dardanelle is going to take a timeout here to try to get things under control, get some emotions, I'm sure, running high.
Right.
And I think that's a good timeout.
I think so, too. And I'll tell you what, we'll take a little timeout with them. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium after a little timeout and hopefully get some motions in check. We got Hey, it's 10:34 left here in the ball game again. No running clock. 20-13 is your score. Sand Lizards are up over your Bearcats, 20-13. Cats have the ball at the 21-yard line of the Sand Lizards. Looks like the officials have gathered both teams together and given them this little chat of, guys, let's kind of just keep this clean. Let's, be sportsmanlike. For
Yeah,
the most part.
and, this is a dangerous situation when you got a bunch of
Yeah.
high school kids, young men that are fighting for a win, and they're competitive,
Yes.
and they're, and it can get out of hand in a hurry, and we've seen that not necessarily here on our field, but
Right.
throughout the area. There's been multiple times, and I think that's a good job by the officials there to get them together and remind them of what we're here for.
I think so. What a run right there by Hunter Warren. He's going to have the first down for the Bearcats. I think Vega and 34 on the stomp. That's Charlie Poti.
That's Charlie.
Charlie. We'll call him Charlie.
Can't pronounce that.
No.
I'm going to try.
Cats are coming to the line in a hurried style. A little up-tempo here. Ball's on the 9-yard line. Hand off to Hunter again. And he's driving them legs.
Yeah, getting that little push now that we were lacking early in the
Yeah.
game, that offensive line is. And able to get a good little pickup. Looks like a gain of about 4 there is going to bring up second and goal from the 5.
Got 9:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Like Jake said, it's 2nd and 5 from the 5. Nieder is split out to the left. Matson out here to Nieder to the right, Matson to the left. They're in close. Todd is your right halfback, and Hunter Warren is your fullback. Connor Lentz goes in motion. It's going to be handoff up the middle. And
Nothing there.
Nothing there,
Maybe
really.
a yard.
yeah,
Looks like he just kind of down on the initial contact there. And looks like they've got that thing marked at the, what is that, the 4?
I was going to say, it looks like the 4.
I guess it's just a gain of a yard there. Scoreboard's got 3rd and 2. I think it looks closer to 4 here. 2 down territory.
And got a flag.
On the play. That's Lentz on the carry. Looks like he lost a yard on the play.
See what the flag is. Looks like I think it came from the umpire.
Not sure what the penalty. I didn't see anything.
Holding.
Got a holding call against the Bearcats is going to back them up. And 10 yards. That's really
Yes.
changes things. Brings you from knocking on the door there to 3rd and 12 now. But
Yeah.
do have 2 plays to get it, and looks like Booneville's going to take a timeout.
So we'll take one with them. They're going to have 2 timeouts left. 8:47 left to go here in the scrimmage. It's 20-13. Cats are down to the Sand Lizards. We'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium, Shield Field. Don Elmore press box is right off DJ George Drive. 8:47 left to go here in the scrimmage. The Cats got the ball on the 12-yard line. It is 3rd and goal from the 12. Got a pass here from Washburn. He gets hit at as he's thrown and almost caught.
I don't know.
Oh,
Really thought a flag would come in there. I guess because
yeah.
it was underthrown, it makes it harder to.
He had his helmet right in Matson's chest.
Yeah, just unable to get the call we needed, and that's going to bring up 4th and 12. And we'll see if we choose to go for it here or bring out our
I was going to say,
kicker.
are we going to bring out our kicker? Because we got one, and then we also have Oliver, guys, as well as a sophomore on the Cats team.
Yeah, I think he's the guy of the future, the guy
Yeah.
that they're planning down the road to be.
Right.
To be that guy. I don't know that, but I know going into this year he was expected to have a shot at it.
Looks like the Cats are going to go for it here. Todd goes in motion. Got a pass here from Washburn. Able to get away. Looking. Throws it off his back foot. Tipped, intercepted in the end zone.
Yeah, bring it out.
He's going to bring it out, and he's going to be hit by Matson, I believe. Yep, at the 14-yard line. There was a flag coming in there. Isaac saying blindside block.
Oh, blindside. Doesn't mean what it used to.
It don't mean yeah.
That will be a turnover, no matter what. The flag comes in after the ball changes hands there, so it will be a turnover on the play, and it will be Dardanelle's ball. Booneville unable to take advantage of the great field position there. Was able to get to the 3rd and goal from the 2, and untimely penalty backs them up and forces their hand. Turnover will go to Dardanelle. Blocking the back call against Dardanelle.
That'd be a 10-yard penalty.
Illegal block in the back on Dardanelle after the interception.
Depending on where it came in from, it would
Yeah.
be half the distance of the goal.
First and 10.
So,
Dardanelle.
1st and 10 from the 4-yard line, looks like. Miss Haley Bradshaw earlier, she had sent us that one was a striker. We know nothing about soccer. At least I don't. But she sent this to us. She says it says the striker is one of the most important soccer positions there is. Generally, the most advanced players on the pitch, and their primary job is to score goals and assist other attacking players around them. So, sounds like Juan's got a pretty important job on the soccer field.
Yeah, it sounds like something I'd be good at.
Right?
No.
And
Carry
looks like
up the
Cats
middle
have
and
it.
the ball comes out. I don't know who they're going to give that to.
I was going to say
And
Fisher.
it looks like it's Booneville's ball.
Who come up with that?
I don't know. I couldn't.
By the Bearcats, first and goal.
Big stuff
I don't
for
know
the
who
Cats
come
defense.
up with it. I couldn't see the ball down or back up, but either way, they're going to give it to us, and it's Booneville catches another break
Yeah,
right
ball's
there.
on the 4-yard line.
It's like we never left, ladies and gentlemen. 8:13 left. It'll be 1st and goal from the 4. Booneville looking to make a big push right here to find their way in.
Washburn comes up under center. Todd goes in motion. This is going to be a handoff to Warren. Sheds a tackle. Warren still on his feet. Touchdown, Bearcats. Comes with 8:06 left to go here in the scrimmage. That's going to make it 20-19. Now, you go for one here, or you're going to go for two?
I think you
Just
probably
go for one.
and
Yeah.
you kick it. I would imagine. It looks like that's what they're going to do here. You've got plenty of time. There's 8 minutes left to score. You're still going to need that one big stop.
Yep.
Need to put this through the uprights.
Looks like Nieder's going to do the holding. Snap is good. The hold's good. One's kick is no good.
No good. It comes underneath the crossbar, and Dardanelle will maintain their lead. Score will be 20-19 Dardanelle, and now Booneville more than ever needs to get them one more stop.
That's right.
Get one more stop, you feel like you can win this game.
Yeah. And with 8:06, we'll take a little break, guys.
Okay.
We'll be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Got some guys trying to get situated out there. One is approaching the kick. That's a good kickoff.
Yeah, it is deep. It's going to make its way all the way to the 5-yard line. With the way the scrimmage is set up, Dardanelle will get the ball at the 25. It'll be 1st and 10 for them with 8:06 remaining in the game. Like we said earlier, Booneville needs one big stop here, and you feel like you could win it.
Yes. Yeah, I think you get a good stop here. And the Cats, we've got 3 turnovers tonight. 2 fumble recoveries, 1 interception at the end of the first half. So we can get it done. We can come up with a stop. Got to give a shout out to these guys because a lot of these guys are going both ways.
Yeah,
so
and early in the year, it's
gotta
tiring,
get used to it,
tiring evening, so find out what you're made of in these late quarters like this.
Yeah. Going to have pistol formation here. Twins to the left. Robertson's going to be the halfback behind Vega. Vega's going to keep it on left-hand side. Pursuit by Hunter Warren. He's going to have the first down, though. He's going to be tripped up, I believe, by Mr. Niedert over there.
It's going to be a gain of, 13, 14 yards there
14
to pick
yards.
up the first down. Got one shout-out I've been texted
right.
to give. Cooper Crowley, listening at home.
Nice.
Future Bearcat athlete, Cooper Crowley.
Cooper's a good little athlete. Does golf.
Does everything.
Does a little bit of everything, doesn't he?
Good athlete.
Robertson with the ball on the right-hand side. He cuts over here towards the sideline. Just out of the reach of Washburn down to the 40, 35-30. Still on his feet.
Oh,
and he's just dragging Coulter Fisher with him down to about the 12-yard line.
Big pickup right there by
Yes.
Dardanelle all the way down into the red zone. Looks like they're going to place it at the about the 14-yard line, it looks like.
Definitely not what we needed there, but the last time we got these guys down here, we got the ball back. So
glass half full.
That's right.
No, there's plenty of time here. They score and you hold them to the extra point or whatever. You're still 1-score game.
Right. Hand off to Anderson on the left-hand side. He's going to get, that's probably about 6-7 yards there on the carry.
Yeah, it's a good little push up the middle. Looks like a gain of about 6 yards to get them 2nd and 4. You got time, like I was saying down here. You get the stop. Plenty of time to run the length of the field. You accidentally let them squeak one in, you're still a 1-score game, most likely with plenty of time. So glass half full, but I would prefer the big stop.
I would too. You got Frank coming in there as well as J.J. Redmond coming in for the Cats on the defense. Vegas, your quarterback. Twins over here to the right. Robertson is to the right of him as well. He gets the ball on the left-hand side, and he's going to be stopped.
Yep, nowhere to go on that one. Looks like is that Wilson?
That's Wilson and Warren, looks like.
Wilson and Warren, yep. A couple of young pups down there on the play. Manages to hold them to 3rd and 1. Big play right here coming up. Booneville looking to get one big stop and force Dardanelle to sweat a bit.
Got 6:05 left to go here in the game. Ball's on the 6-yard line, and they're just content to run in the play clock down. It's down to 10 seconds. Robertson is to the right of Vega. Vega's just going to keep it up the middle. Cuts to the right, and he's going to be in at 5:51.
Punch it in.
That's going to bring it 26-19.
Extra point team is on the field, going for 1 here. With the point, it'll make it an 8-point game, 1 score with the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Ornell's to do the kicking for the Sand Lizards. Here's the kick. It is up, and it is good. So that's going to make it an 8-point game with its 27-8 or 19. 5:51 left to go here in the ball game. I'll take this time real quick to thank our sponsors for the app and the website. The exclusive broadcast advisor is First Western Bank for the app and the website. They've been serving our local community for over 110 years. And the premier sponsor is 5B Properties and B Plus Rentals. You can see Calvin Bennett for your rental needs. Community National Bank. You can let Brett Cook and the staff take care of your banking needs. I want to thank our Tier 1 sponsors for the live stream. That's going to be Tyler Ford. Let's go on down the road, guys. Let those guys help you out. They can hook you up with the deals. They'll do their best, Lord, to get you in whatever you need. You also go down to Shelter Insurance. You got Agent Gerald Baker, Austin Baker, and Miss Lori Duke is down there. They'll help you with whatever you need. Just go down there and see them. Rockline Industries, people who make it right. Airmaster Inc., they can help you when your air's out or your whatever have you got problems with your unit and fridge. Give those guys a call as well. And you can go on down to Don Easy Pay. They got some couches and some beds and stuff down there, and they could probably help you out. They got stores down to Mina, Waldron, some, and I'm thinking Broken Bow and Idabel. They got stores kind of all over the place. So I want to thank those people for being our sponsors for the app and the website and the live stream.
Bearcat offense going to come onto the field now with 5:51 to go, and it's now or never. It feels like
Yes.
you're running out of time. You've got to punch one in here. Bearcats have had a little more success here in the second half, moving the ball on the ground.
They really have.
Had a couple plays stall out, but
Yeah.
they've been able to get down there and looking to do it one more time.
Lentz goes in motion. It's going to be pitch over here to Dylan Todd on the left-hand side. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Coulter Fisher. Coulter's going to get about 2-3 yards there on the carry.
Coulter's a guy that if you can get him into open space, he's going to be able to do a little bit. He's
Yeah.
quick and shifty. But you got to get him into open space.
That's the
he
thing,
was
get
unable to
some
get
room.
it there, only able to pick up 2 or 3 yards.
Washburn's going to be your quarterback. Damari Poole is in at tight end on the right-hand side. You got Seth Wilson at your right tackle, Big Country at your right guard. You hand off to Hunter Warren right up the middle. Hunter's going to be close to that first down marker there.
Yeah, it looks like he's just
may have
past
it,
it,
yeah.
just beyond the marker. And they gave it to him, so that's
There
going
we
to be
go.
a pickup of the down, 1st and 10.
Got 4:55 left to go here in the ball game. Scores 26-19. Washburn comes up under center. Fisher goes in motion, and it's just going to be Washburn on the pitch over here to Connor Lentz.
Got a
Connor's
little
gonna-
room.
First down, lowers that shoulder, just takes it right through the Sand Lizard defender, gets up to midfield.
Good little pickup of about
Yes.
14, 15 yards there is going to be more than enough for the first down. Ball's going to be placed at the midfield marker, 50-yard line. As Booneville continues to make that push to tie this game, time ticking downward at the 4:22 mark.
Looks like Niedert's coming in for Manson at receiver. Otherwise, it's the same formation for you Cats. Fisher goes in motion, and it's going to be Washburn. Little side move, a little juke. Well, he's quick with those feet.
Yeah, he's got quick feet, man, and he made a little something out of nothing there, able to pick up 4 yards. He's going to be a threat this year,
Yes,
man.
he
I
is.
think when you mix Ray and Goff in that backfield with him and people are keying on him, he's going to slip a few.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I think so. He adds just a little extra agility, so to speak,
Yep.
to the backfield. Matson's going to come into the game as Poole comes out at tight end. Washburn comes up under center. Lentz is going to go in motion, and it's going to be a pitch over here to Connor over on the right-hand side. He's got the first down.
We do have a flag.
That's probably going to be coming back.
Yeah, I believe it's a hold. We'll see what they call here, but from that position, it's usually a hold.
Looks like Coulter's going to come out of the game, and Dylan Todd's going to come in. Got another holding call on the Cats.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty.
And guys, looks like the Cats still got a little work to do in the penalty department, just a little.
Yeah, and it's hard not to. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, with them holds, it's moving fast paced, but just something you've got to learn to shy away from and make sure we're not shooting ourselves in the foot
Right.
one too many times here. And right there, that's going to back us up to 2nd and 15 now with 3:30 left to go in the game. Cats are going to have to get moving.
Warren still your fullback. Washburn comes up under center. Todd is your right halfback, and Lentz is your left halfback. Little quick pass over here to Matson. kind of like a
got
tunnel.
room.
He lowers his shoulder, still on his feet, dives forward down to about the 42-yard line. I'm excited to see what Matson can do this year,
I am
guys.
too,
I'm
man.
impressed.
He's got the good combination of speed and strength. You know what I mean? Like he's strong right there. He just showed he can put a pop on somebody when he wants to, and he certainly did on that one.
Lentz goes in motion for you Cats. It's going to be handoff to Warren. He's got the first down. Hunter turning those legs. He gets maybe 4, I'd say 6 yards on the carry.
Yeah, about 5 or 6 yards is going to be plenty. 1st and 10 coming up. Ball's going to be placed at about the 37-yard line. 2:35 left to go in the game as the clock continues to tick.
Cats do have 2 of their timeouts left, so we have those at our disposal if we need them. Lentz goes in motion. This is going to be a pitch over here to Dylan Todd. Dylan bounces to the outside, throws a stiff arm down, and just not able to get away from the tackle of number 27 there. That's going to be Ernest.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout charged to Booneville. Going to use that second timeout here with 2:12 left. Booneville making a run here.
We'll see what they can do after this timeout. For Jake Fennell and Isaac Brown, I'm Zach Austin. You're watching Bearcat Football.
Piece of pizza.
And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Washburn comes up under center, and he's going to have the ball. Fakes it, keeps it
Great
himself.
job.
He's going to have the first down, a little spin move down to about the 23-yard line. Good job there by Mr. Jace Washburn.
Yeah. Shifty, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Good little run. Faked a pitch and turned on the Jets and come close to breaking that for even more. We'll take what he got there. 1st and 10 with little over 2 minutes to go. Inside the 25-yard line.
Washburn looks to the sideline. Needed out to the right. Lentz goes in motion now from the left halfback, and this is going to be handoff to Warren right up the middle. Maybe 2 yards there on that carry.
Yeah, not a lot. He just kind of had to plant his feet and make one final push there to get what he got. Gain of about 2 is going to bring him 2nd and 8. Clock's going to continue to tick. We're closing in on a minute and a half.
Looks like we're going to have a pass play here, and it's intended for Matson. Touchdown, Bearcats! Dakota Matson's 2nd touchdown catch of the night.
It's a well-placed ball, back shoulder throw. Matson's
is.
able to bring it in. That'll be Matson's 2nd touchdown catch of the night. Washburn's 2nd through the air. And Booneville now
Go for 2.
will go for 2,
Yeah.
27-25, minute 24. With no ability to do an onside kick here.
Yeah.
It's do or die on this play. Got to find a way to tie things up here. Booneville will take their final timeout to draw something up.
I want to take this time real quick. I have not gave a shout out to Dummy Shepherd. So, Dummy, I'll give you a shout out. Hopefully he's watching from that big old metropolis down there in Sugar Grove. And with that, we're going to take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat Football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Jace Washburn threw a nice back shoulder pass to Dakota Matson. Going for two here to tie this up. Got a toss over here to Connor Lentz. And he's in. 2-point conversion is good for your Bearcats. 27-27. 1:24 left to go here in the scrimmage. And we have ourselves a tie game.
A lot of fired up
Yeah.
Booneville players down there on the sideline, as they should be, man, to make that big comeback down 20-6.
Yeah.
Coming out of halftime, able to tie it up with a minute 24 to go, 27-27. But you've got to understand, you've still got to play defense on
Yes.
this side of the ball now. That's plenty of time for a team that can move through the air, and with their speed, plenty of time. So Booneville's got to tighten up that defense here and try to get that one final stop, maybe even a pick to
kind of help put you in position
give
to go,
you an
go
opportunity
ahead.
to go for more than just a tie.
Yeah.
I assume we're just going to tie. I don't like it.
I was going to say, I'm probably just going to sit. Yeah, you're going for a tie.
Kissing your sister, man.
That's just. 23. That is going to be sophomore Mr.
Oliver
Loaiza.
Coming in to see his first action.
So that's a decent little kick from Oliver.
Yep, able to get it to about the 18-yard line. A minute 24, Booneville's defense trots onto the field looking to make one last big stop.
Take this time to thank some more sponsors here. Want to thank O'Reilly's Auto Parts for being our Tier 2 sponsor for the live stream. We'll get in here and just try to get everybody right before the scrimmage is over. Tier 3 sponsors, Wiggins Ace Hardware and Doris Davis Tax Office. Some other sponsors for the app and the website. Shelter Insurance, agents Gerald Baker and Austin Baker, and Miss Lori Duke. Got S&W Home Center for all your hardware needs. The city of Booneville, a good hometown, and Mayor Edgar Baker. Patriot Underground and Taylor Needert. Booneville First, home of First Booneville students and First Booneville kids, as Vega hands off to Robertson on the left-hand side. Robertson's still moving them legs as he's driving close to that first down marker.
Almost to it. They don't stop the clock, so they're going to mark him just a little short. We do have a flag. I think it was an accidental flag. I think it fell out of that hole in the bottom of our pocket. Well, 2nd and 1.
Sand Lizards are in a hurry mode here. Vega looking to pass. Got some pressure. Releases it. And wow.
Makes a great catch.
What a catch.
Makes a great catch.
You can't complain with that coverage there.
Yeah, the only thing is you got to get a hand on it.
Yeah.
He wasn't able to get it, but, boy, he was in position to make a big play. And now Dardanelle's down on Booneville's side of the field. Ball's placed at the 25-yard line with 50 seconds left to go. You're going to have a timeout on the field. Charged to Dardanelle.
After that timeout, they'll have one left. 49 seconds left to go here in the scrimmage, folks. Dardanelle's on the 25-yard line of the Cats.
And the coverage was there.
It was.
Coverage was
right
there, just unable to finish the play off.
Yeah.
Big pickup there for Dardanelle. Great throw by Vega, puts it right on the money.
Yeah.
A great catch by your receiver, and suddenly Dardanelle's within striking distance here. Booneville's defense going to have to come up with something big, major here. 49 seconds to go.
We'll see what we can do. We've stopped them once down here in the red zone. We've got forced 3 turnovers already. Already got 1 interception, 2 fumbles, recovery. So we'll see what we can get going here. Maybe try to throw in maybe a blitz or something from the backside, or see what the Sand Lizards decide to do here. Like I said, they got 1 timeout left. There's 49 seconds, and we'll see what we can get going. I want to thank Miss Stacy Hobart Photo Art, our other sponsor for the app and the website.
Dardanelle's offense jogs back onto the field here for their first down play coming up. Again, it's 49 seconds left in the game. Score's tied 27-27.
Trips to the right, one to the left. Vega's rolling to his right. Got some pressure from Poole on the backside. Still got some pressure from Fox as well. Damari Poole's going to have him.
Drags him out of bounds. Consider that a win.
Yeah.
Does stop the clock.
Makes it 2nd and 10. They give him.
They're giving him a couple. 2nd and
7.
6, 7 to go. Yeah, so is able to get out of bounds, stop the clock. It's going to be 2nd and 7, 42 seconds left. Ball placed at the 21-yard line. Dardanelle, 1 timeout remaining. Booneville at 0.
Got trips over here to the right, one to the left. Vegas, your quarterback. He's looking over here to the left-hand side, and he's going to have him wide open. That's going to be number 27. That's Ernest. Just a little flag route there.
Yeah, Fisher went down to a knee there on lost his footing on the cut, and Dardanelle's able to get the man wide open for an easy walk-in touchdown to go up 6. Extra point pending here, 33-27 with 35 seconds to go. Booneville will have one more shot to do something through the air.
Yeah. Again, the Cats don't have any timeouts left, but we still got time. The Cats have done some passing this scrimmage, so we'll see what we can get going.
Kick is up, and it is through. 34-27, 35 seconds left. Booneville with one more opportunity.
So we'll take a little break after that, and we'll be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. Back here at Bearcat Stadium, and kick's going to be fielded. Guys, your Bearcats got 35 seconds, no timeouts. We're just down a touchdown, and we could score quick just like that. We could pass. Washburn, see if maybe he can do something. Just right out of time, or not timeout, but halftime. He's kind of come alive the second half.
Yeah, he's looked good, and he's showed us what we're going to get a little bit out of this year, and I'm excited for that. Short term for this, it's important to understand you've got to get out of bounds. You don't have any way to stop the clock. So
looks like Lentz goes in motion. Washburn looking to pass, got some pressure, able to avoid it. Still on his feet, and he's just going to tuck it and go. Washburn's
trying to
looking,
get to
trying
that
to get
sideline. He's able to pick up the first down. That'll stop it for just a moment.
At the 23, or with 23 seconds left, Cats are hurrying to the line.
Got 20 seconds left, ticking,
Clock
18
ticking.
seconds. Ball is placed. 12 seconds for the Cats.
Todd goes in motion, fake pitch. Washburn is looking, still looking, steps up in the pocket, and he's just going to go down, and that's going to be how the scrimmage ends. So the final for your scrimmage, the Dardanelle Sand Lizards 34, your Booneville Bearcats 27. So that's going to be it for tonight. Cats going to come up a little short. Saw a couple things you need to work on. Saw some things that I was kind of impressed with.
Yeah, you try to come out of these games like this, these scrimmages, and find some positives. And I think some of the positives that you see are quarterback play. I thought was impressive. He showed right there at the end he's able to scramble a little bit around when need be. He had several quick jukes, and he's a little shifty on the ground. I think we saw Matson's going to be a threat through the air, give us a little bit of an opportunity to do more than just your standard, what you're used to, Bearcat offense. I think we're going to be able to open it up a little bit more. Now some other things, some of the negatives, penalties. Penalties have stepped in and got us multiple times last year. Today, multiple times we had to back it up when we were clicking a little bit, and just a few things like that, man. You need to tighten that up. I think we're going to be okay. And I think I saw more good today than bad. I think
I do too.
Under the circumstances of the game, and for what it was, I think Booneville showed me enough that I'm excited for this season.
Yes.
I think we're going to have an opportunity to find ourselves right back where we were last year.
I think so.
I
think so.
But the main thing is going to be getting better every week. We had pieces out on the field missing today, and
we did.
Fortunately, it's coach's decisions
it
missing.
is.
It's not
a good thing.
injuries or disciplinary or anything like that. So
Right.
Trying to look at things in a positive light. I think we got a lot to look forward to this season.
I do too. And, even though coming up short, one of those touchdowns came from Dardanelle's second string. I mean, you got to give the boys kudos. They were down 20-6 at half, and they come back and they hold them to 14 points in the second half.
Right, yeah.
I like our defense. I like some of the things we're doing on offense. Washburn, he really impressed me. Didn't realize just how quick he was, with his feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I think our future is bright. Like you said, we got a couple guys out, no discipline issues, no injury issues, just letting the guys sit out and get some other guys some time to get a little bit better and see what they can do under a game situation. But I'm very excited for the season. Like you said, I think we have a real good shot to be back where we were last year. And then I think that's the ultimate goal.
Yep, I agree.
I think that's it. I don't really have anything else.
Yeah, we don't have your stats available tonight, but we will by next time. Glenn Parrish owes us $5.
Yeah.
And so we can download the app.
Yeah.
We figured it out, and we'll hopefully by next
be September 1st.
September 1st. Yeah, not next week, but the next. Right?
Yep.
So we'll be ready to go. We do have week 0 off, which makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's something that we haven't had in several years.
Right.
So I think Bearcats take a look at this tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Then they get ready to go. Getting ready for that opening game.
We'll face that team up north, those Ozark Hillbillies. We'll see you then. Guys, you got anything else before we sign off here?
Nope, I'm ready to go, man.
Well, I guess that'll do it for us, guys. For Isaac Brown, Jake Finnell, I'm Zach Austin. As Lord willing, we'll see you next time.